Okay, yep, Gnolls is what they're up against right now, so let's go ahead and pull the dice cover back, the window, and here we are. So literally we had just left off and you guys had bulldozed ahead, and had just come to this junction where you had finally butchered this Gnoll right here. Okay, over to you guys.
I need to see the map.
Oh yeah, let's do that. No, this is a new version of the game.
I attack?
Yeah,
A new version where you actually have to guess where everything is.
I like it.
Obviously, dynamic lighting map, so please turn off the stream playery type people, except for the chit chat.
Oh.
Except for Matt.
Know your rights, people. Know your
know
rights. That's right.
That at the very end is when I saw the two at the guarding a door. So I had kind of gone up to the corner and told everyone that there's two. There's two there standing in front of the door. Guards, I suspect.
Ooh. Yes, it's probably a good thought, tall guy. Is there anything below the other direction so we don't get surrounded?
I'm looking that way. I don't see anything yet.
Just a creepy pentagon.
Oh, no matter. Sounds fine.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
I mean, we might have to go that way anyway, but yes.
We should take care of the guards first.
Basically, considering you're all lit, it's obvious that the Gnolls have to be able to see you guys because, of course, you've got torchlight illuminating your area here.
Yeah, so we're just kind of.
They, however, have not moved.
Okay.
What you've seen is one of them is kind of like crouched down low and has readied his bow, and the other one has just kind of pulled his shield across in front of him and crouched down a little bit. But it doesn't look like they have any intentions of leaving that spot.
Ooh, Togar. Why don't you pick up these bodies and throw them down the chamber so they see that they will die if they engage, and then we let them go?
Yeah, I thought you were going to suggest he uses them as a meat shield. I would have liked to have seen that.
That's better. I'm gonna go and pick up one of the corpses.
Alright, so you want to pick this Gnollish fellow up?
Yes.
I was more partial to the scare tactic, but okay.
Okay. So you pick it up and like just hold it in front of you as if it's like a...
I'm gonna just show it. I'm just like showing it to them. Hey! Shake the body so the head flops.
Alright, you can just hear a faint kind of...
This your brother?
snarl coming down from the other
Son?
end.
Daughter? They're dead.
And then you suddenly hear clang, 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 clash, clash, clash as two of them come charging out of the darkness to the direct south of you.
Ah, man. I would turn.
Are you sure?
Probably. Probably with the.
All right.
shield
Well,
in
with
front of
that
me.
being said, then I reckon I know what's coming. So you guys might want to chuck a dice or two,
Yes.
and let's get some initiatives.
Yes.
Emlyn on a 7.
Woohoo!
Kyla with an 18. Theo pulls a 14. Tolgar a 20.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad, Tolgar. Not bad.
Thank you.
And I didn't DM roll that. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Faster than me. It's all that really matters.
Right. Let's see. Okay. So with that being said, okay. Well, Tolgar, you're up first. So with Gnoll in hand, what do you want to do?
Alright, I want to try to chuck it at them.
Okay, so you want to like
Kind of at
sling
both
the
of them?
Gnoll
Yeah.
at the two in front of you.
Yes.
All right. Well, if that's
I am not
what you want
enraged
to do,
yet.
that's what we're going to do.
What would that just show? Just do a strength save?
Yeah, basically, you're going to be making a strength check.
Alrighty.
Oh, hold on. Before you make that strength check.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm going to try to throw it.
I mean, I could. You could
force
argue
as I
that
can.
is like an athletics check, but
Which one?
it should basically be the same thing, probably.
One of them has.
So,
my
but I mean, you can use your
proficiency
strength.
bonus in it.
You can just do a strength if you want.
Okay. 15.
15. All right. Okay. So you basically grab them and hurl them in their general direction. Let's see. Both of these have shields. All right. The Gnoll kind of goes flying through the air. As a reflex, they kind of pull their shields up. It slams into the shields, and they kind of staggered momentarily. But that's about it. Okay. So that will be your attack.
I'm gonna move. I'm going to move
Like Jagger.
to engage this one
Oh, wow.
Okay.
so that my back's against the wall there. Yeah.
All right. Kyla.
I think I'm gonna work my way up here a little bit, so I can actually see what's going on, because I just hear stuff at this point, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at, okay. They're right next to each other, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of shots here.
Okie dokie.
Probably start with the one that is closer to me, because I don't like that he's closer to me.
All right.
So then this attack will be before him in the thing,
Yep,
so I get
so,
I get the dude.
You get the special.
I get the special. He's having the special.
All right, yeah, good, solid opening. All right, you plug him with an arrow. It ricochets off his shield and grazes his shoulder.
That's the sneak attack damage there, right?
Yep, 2d6. Ooh, not a bad opener at all.
Love it.
Nice.
Okay. As it ricochets off and grazes his shoulder, it actually ends up digging deep into his neck instead, or as well. Not instead, as well.
And I'm going to use my class feature here to shoot the guy next to him.
All right, Horde Breaker.
Yep.
All right. Breaking the Horde, breaking the Horde.
Oh.
Yeah, not so much or not. Okay.
Shoot Tolgar with this last one then.
Right.
Shoot normally at the first guy against.
I don't know.
Oh
no!
Wow, okay.
That's like everything
man.
bad that could ever happen happened. I think you
Oh,
shot
yeah,
yourself
good.
up the left nostril and then
Huh.
wrapped the bow around your head and strangled yourself to
Whoops!
death. Okay, Theo, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna break out an old favorite here. Sleep again. Just kidding.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
No.
'Cause only
No.
Tolgar will be affected this time, probably.
And the little girl. So I'm gonna back myself up here, seeing that they're all coming from that direction against the wall. And I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Mignon.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled dice.
Where did you back up to? Because I can't even see you. You're like vanished.
Oh, I see. I'm back
Oh,
against
okay,
the-
I see you.
back-
You're
I
all
just
the
kinda
way
back-
down the corridor. Like,
Yeah, I kind of shuffled back into
You
the
ran.
corner. I backed up. It
okay.
wasn't that far.
Alrighty. That's cool. All right. So you're projecting a ball of fire.
Yeah.
And where do you want to dump it? I'm assuming.
I'm gonna put it right here, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna ram it into the guy here.
Okay. Let me get you one of them things then.
Yeah, give me that sphere.
Get him one of them hot balls.
Give me one of them hot balls. Ooh.
It's a really good flaming sphere if it actually works. Will it work?
Come on.
What's the size
Come
of your
on.
flaming pile of?
It is
5 foot
foot
diameter.
So 5 foot from end to end, if there are ends of a flaming sphere.
Yeah, that's about it. All right. There's your ball of flame.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
Yep. And so I'm using my bonus action to ram it into that guy.
Ram it in. Ram it in. Okay. DC 15 for a potential save, which is all right. Let's see how well they do, or how well he does. Anyway, And the sphere will stop moving, and he will succeed. So he will only take half of that damage. But that is also the one that Kyla's been plugging. And even half of that, added to what Kyla's already done, is enough to end him.
Woo! Nice.
As the ball pretty much knocks him to the ground and rolls over on top of him, as you just suddenly see burning fur underneath, and a horrible kind of sickly sweet smell is in the air. It's their turn. Okay, this one has really no choice but to wave his weapon. And he's waving it at Tolgar.
Is he just saying hello?
In Gnollish, yes, this is definitely a hello.
Yay!
Which does nothing.
Don't speak Falchion, you know?
Okay. All right. This dude with the bow has a line of sight to one particular wizard all the way down the end of the corridor. I think that's about all he has a clear line of sight to.
Okay.
Let's see. Don't snap. No, don't you snap there. No snapping. I want to ensure that he does have a clear line of sight. Yeah.
Probably right, yeah.
I think that's pretty fairly clear. Especially as soon as they have good vision. So, alrighty. He draws back his bow. And... doink! 11, which I believe will miss.
Yes.
Alright. So basically, out of the darkness, you hear a... and then right next to your head, you hear... psh, as an arrow shaft snaps right next to your head against the wall.
Oh.
Okay, seeing that these two have engaged, this one here is going to decide that it would make perfect sense to go ahead and move up. But he is only going to move up as far as the corner. Okay, so he rushes forward and then kind of ducks in against this alcove as best he can to kind of get some cover from those of you that have things that go twang or zoom. Emlyn.
I'm going to back up, unfortunately, in Kyla's way, because I'm that kind of jerk. Sorry, Kyla.
And the trouble is, Kyla is that side of jerk that she'd just shoot anyway, so...
She'll just kill me. I will shoot the twanger in the back twice with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I like to say twang. Twang is fun. So I'll just...
Everybody play with your twanger.
Ooh. Nice.
That's awesome.
Those are some nice little boys
You've
there.
never
It's the
done that
magical
before.
twangs.
Alright,
Yeah,
okay.
It's the best you've ever done.
2 solid hits. Was interesting. You have done a grand total of... yeah, you have just fed him to Azamiathon, as he is dead, deceased, and fell to the floor in a slump as the black beams of crackling energy streak through the air and deprive him of life. Okay, Tolgar.
Yes. I will attack this poor fellow with my longsword twice.
If he's a poor fellow, what? Maybe
He's a
don't
poor
attack
fellow.
him. Maybe
Here's why.
Don't.
That's why.
As in a huge slash across the chest,
I wanna make
and
an
then
X on
run
his
it
chest.
through. Okay, there you go. He is also deceased. Done.
Extra dead.
Extra dead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. They are done and dead.
He's at least twice as dead as he just was a moment ago.
Okay. With listening into the dark, you can hear what sounds like no more gnolly goodness coming your way.
Did we kill the two over there? And I'm gonna kind of turn around and peek my head over.
Oh, wait a second. Haha, there's one still here, isn't there?
I'm very confused. Okay.
Suddenly he goes, guys, I'm still here. I mean, this is really rude that you just completely forget me. I'm offended, and I demand you kill me as well. Okay, so Kyla.
No child left behind.
No child. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. It's
I'm
good.
just gonna step right in front of Emlyn here. I'm gonna shoot twice at him.
I'm gonna goose Kyla. No, I'm not gonna.
What?
Duck, goose. That's what he meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Picks that one up real good. Okay. Shoot.
20.
Hey!
Okay, so that's three
Oh my
in a.
God.
That's 3 ones in a row.
Welcome back.
This is
That's-
like
You're so lucky that I don't actually have like the critical fumble table running today.
I know.
yeah, because
I only
I
run that in
would've been
3.5,
Oh,
so
I'd be missing I'd be missing a hand at this point. Jeez.
be holding his hand
let's
up.
try
Look,
that.
I've got an arrow.
One more
right
go.
through it."
One more go.
Oh, there you go. Finally got one. Finally, you remembered how you. That's how it works. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you plug in for 12. Thelonious.
I'm just gonna hang back, and I am going to ram my sphere, my hot ball, right into that gnoll.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Ramming that hot
Which
ball.
really works out perfectly because you can't really get a. I mean, you can see the gnoll
Right.
enough to point at it and go, "Ball of Doom, hit him."
Yeah,
But you can't
yeah.
really kind of get shoot anything with the barricade of Kyla and Emlyn jostling backwards and forwards to try to block each other. All right, he needs to make a DC 15.
Yes.
And let's see, as a Knollster, can he do that? No, he cannot.
So 2d6 roll.
So you need to roll the damage. Yes. Apparently the ball must be losing steam.
Yeah,
It didn't roll particularly fast. It had to roll over several knolls. So by the time it got to him, it wasn't going too quick. Of course, now there is a huge, big flaming sphere in the way. But that's
Humid
okay.
in here.
All right, the gnoll is going to not stay there.
Oh, come on.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Come on.
He doesn't want to burn to death.
It's probably so
man.
toasty, though, in this damp, dark cave.
So he is going to do really the only sensible thing he can do, and he is going to retreat back to the door. But he does not open or go through the door. He just retreats back to it. You see him kind of stop and look as if he's going to open the door, and then you see his hand go like... I bet not. Okay, Emlyn.
I'm gonna do this even if it damages me. I'm getting in front of Kyla.
Okay.
This is gonna be a good fight.
There is a 5-foot ball of flaming energy in front of you.
I know. I know.
How tall are you?
I'm what, like 5'10"?
Oh, okay, so you can see over the flamey ball.
I'm 5'5", actually. So
There we
You
go.
can see over a little less than you could have done if you were 5'10".
Stand on your tiptoes.
Is it enough, or should I?
No, it depends what you're doing, really. I guess.
Well, I'm shooting a spell at it, really.
Yeah. Probably you're fine then.
Okay, I'm gonna do a chill touch spell.
Even if you have to go like.
It's just like, and I'm gonna create a hand to greet the gnoll.
Okay. A ghostly skeletal hand. Let's
dig
see.
in.
17. That will hit. 12 points of nasty necrotic damage. And he has taken a total of... Yeah, that'll take him out too.
You're welcome for that 3, guys.
All right. Okay, so yes, you have now deceased the gnoll again. And now... Nope, now there are no gnolls that you can hear.
Ah, yes.
Knolls.
All right, I'll I think it's called dispel my
no
sphere
knolls.
here.
Right.
I mean,
What was that, sorry, Theo?
I dispel my sphere.
Okay.
A hot ball, excuse me.
How should we proceed through that door?
Well, you said there was something else. Another direction?
This
Well,
way?
why don't you come up to us to see yourself?
I am here. I'm just striking up conversation. Excuse me.
You see, there's a stained
Oh,
thing over
yes.
there,
Interesting.
but the floor is nicer, by the door.
Yeah, but you don't. I did want to see what if there's something precious down there.
Might be relevant to what's ahead of us, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. You should always
Alright.
investigate as much as you can before moving on to something else. That's what I always try to do.
I'm gonna pick one of the gnolls up and hold it while I walk down.
Okay.
A new trick, eh?
All right. Hold still.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And Tolgar is dead.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Well, two arrows basically fly out of the dark.
I get a +2 for Gnoll shield.
I was giving you that. The first one does not hit you. Unfortunately, a crit
Yeah,
always
a
hits. So
20. Ah.
so you're eating this one regardless.
All right.
But yeah, the gnoll. As you hold the gnoll up, one arrow goes and thuds into its back, and then
That's when
one
I
of
drop
them skims past it and strikes you for 7.
Ah!
And you
more!
actually are not enraged, so you have to eat that 7. Delicious.
Dinner. Okay.
Another horse.
You all right there, Tolga?
I ate damage for
We're
breakfast.
just watching this happen, just sitting there casually like, oh.
And that's
Tolgar
what
got
Tolgar
shot.
can see
What
for
direction
chat.
did it
So he
come
doesn't actually know. All he knows is it come out of the dark.
Okay.
All right, what are you going to do, Tolgi?
Probably move right here and be like,
All right, so you're going to are you going to
There's
keep hold of the
more.
knoll, or are you dropping it, or?
yeah, I'll hold it and I'll stay in the corner and try to peer through.
Okay.
See.
All right, so he's holding the knoll up and looking over the gap. Okay. What's everybody else up to?
I'm gonna approach behind Thelonious and just look. Basically, I don't see anything immediate.
What was it? Was it? Did you step on something? Was it a trap, or was it?
An arrow.
Yes.
Two
Was it
arrows.
shot? Was it shot at you by another gnoll? I have a plan, perhaps.
Of course it was.
All right. Tall guy, I assume you would just like to rush in there.
Always.
Okay. There. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a distraction. When they shoot again, as soon as they do, as they're reloading, you rush in. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion,
Okay.
and I'm going to. I'll throw it up here. I'm gonna make it look like my little. Oh, of course.
That's
nothing.
okay.
Display.
that's an impressive description of the
I
spell.
got- all right.
I mean, it is a very minor illusion, obviously.
And I'm gonna make it look like my little wizard head is just peeking around the corner.
Okay. Let's see.
I want them to shoot at me and then have that be the chance Torg.
That might be a bit ambitious for minor illusion.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a chair, muddy footprints, small chest.
Oh, it can't be like a thing.
Not a person, no.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you can't do something else with it that way, but
Okay. Well, damn.
That was a good. I liked your train of thought.
Oh, keep going.
no. The thought is sound,
Yeah,
and
I
the
put a
spell is
chair
not a
out.
bad
What do you
choice.
want? What do you
Just
want?
throw a
Just
chair.
do something
Make
else
a
with
chair
it.
appear.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a chair appear.
Oh,
No,
where
no,
do you
I'm
want the
gonna
chair
make-
to appear?
I'm gonna make bloody footprints appear, like they're walking in this direction. Like I stepped in blood and I'm invisible, perhaps, and walking around. So maybe they'll see the footprints and shoot at it.
Or hear it.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I feel like the chair was more likely to work. But
Okay. You can, and again, yeah, he has to do one or the other. So either it's an audible or a visual.
It's just a visual of footprints.
Okay.
Well, they can hear us already.
Yeah. What's the likelihood that they're going to see footprints on the ground that far ahead of them? I will make a perception check for them.
Okay.
And see if they are able to. Yeah, no. They are not perceptive enough. Their eyes are firmly fixed on the corner, knowing full well that their original target is there. So they don't even notice the damp, wet footprints that suddenly appear across the floor many feet ahead of them.
Take care of this.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
It was a good idea.
I'm just gonna go over to Tolgar and be like, well, I'm tapped. You on your own, buddy.
Okay, I'm basically gonna toss the Gnoll that way and then charge into the darkness.
Okay. Go ahead,
So
charge into the darkness.
Hoping it distracts them for a second. Oh,
Okay.
does it not get right? Huh.
Oh!
A couple more arrows come flying out of the dark from kind of your right or in front of you, if that's where you're facing. And I think, is that 2 hits?
Yes.
Alrighty. You are plugged for a total of 8 points.
I would probably follow Tolgar as he did that.
Okay. So yeah, if you're moving up, then please do so.
Yeah, there we go.
Can we do another action?
Yeah, I want to see if
We can, yep. So Tolgar
Okay.
moved up. Emmeline's moved up. You've moved up. Whatever. So yeah, if you guys actually have any plans of actions once you
Yeah,
after your move, by all means.
I would throw light, my cantrip light here on Tolgar's axe.
Okay.
I got
Give him
my
a-
sword.
Or sword, excuse me, just so he can see what he's doing.
All right. Let me go ahead and
Because I would have heard him say, "Oh, there's no light down here," as he came around.
Whoops.
Oh,
hold on.
Kinda mid-charge.
There you go. All right. Oh, hang on. Let me check something before I go any further. Oh, no, go to the ruler. What's it doing? Stop snapping.
You don't have to hold on alt anymore.
No, I know. Okay, yeah. They're 5s. So yours is light.
yes.
Touch one object with no logic. Yep, in that 20-foot radius and dim light. Okay, so yeah, let me fix that because I've got to add another 10 and 10. I thought that was. I was thinking that was a little wimpy.
Yay!
All right, now Tolgar can see. Okay, now Tolgar can see the 2 gnolls. All right, so you move down and cast light. Emlyn, you've moved. Do you want to do anything?
I'm just
Realistically, I
holding
should have
my-
got you to do initiatives, but I don't care.
I'm readying my action, looking the opposite direction in case we get flanked.
Okay, so you're readying your action based on if anything comes through from down
Comes
in this
down.
tunnel, you want to, from this
You do
direction, you want to do something. Okay. Kyla?
quick check on the kids, make sure the girl hasn't eaten the boy.
No.
That's good. Okay.
Although she is looking at him going,
Shoot the girl. I'm gonna round the corner now that there's
Okay.
a light over there and take a look.
alright, yep, you can see a couple of gnolls kind of in cover as best they can with bows.
I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot this guy.
Shooting this guy. It's gonna get it.
Alright, which one is this guy?
Above the top.
Top guy?
Yep.
Alright.
There's an attack. On a sword.
Okay, yep, that's
Oh,
a hit for something.
Roll A1.
I thought you rolled a 1 again. I got
No,
Yeah,
no.
you
I
can't
kinda
not
did,
roll
but
one.
Alright, yeah, you
Really?
plugged in for 6.
And then my extra attack here.
Okay. Wouldn't be for Horde Breaker though.
No, it's because I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, that'd be your second attack. I was just to say because of the
Yeah.
distance. Oh, and that's a hit as well. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Tolgar, you had kind of moved. Do you want to do anything else with your action?
Yes, I'm gonna finish it out by going to this one and attacking.
Okay.
Swipe. Swiper,
no swiping.
Swiper.
Okay, well, you only hit it the once, but that is
Oh,
enough
man.
to end it anyway, so he is
One
dead.
to the left, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Take it back, y'all.
Alrighty. So now we probably do need initiatives. As I said, we should have rolled them earlier, but you know what? Forget it. We'll just keep the same initiatives we had before. It's one Gnoll. What can it do, eh? Alright, so that was the last round. So Tolgar, let's put you at the top.
Alright, then I will charge down this way, right here, and I guess I will continue my 2 attacks. I'm trying to spice it up, you know, because I do the same thing every time. I gotta change my voice.
I like it.
Alright, wow.
Okay, you hit him once for
Look
that
at those
much.
long swords. Just it's all green and it's
All these long swords everywhere.
long swords.
Alright, okay. Kyla.
Yeah, I heard the one was there. I don't have light behind me, so I'd probably progress up to the corner there.
Okay.
How far is that?
Oh, easily. Yeah, you can get to there.
Yep.
That's 30 feet to the dead Gnoll.
To the dead Gnoll.
As the dead Gnoll lies, it's 30 feet.
Probably be able to see him, yeah.
Yeah, from there.
Take a shot at him.
All
He's
right.
in, melee.
He is
Do I
in
get
melee with Tolgar right now, yeah.
the disadvantage.
Yes.
That's okay.
Swords. Sorry.
It's just they're all gonna be ones anyway.
You don't.
Nope, sorry, that's not a hit. What would be bad is if you roll a 1 and a 20 at the same time, because you can't have the 20 then.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
That's a hit for 11.
Ooh.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
Okay.
got one.
He says he's got one. Theo.
Oh my god.
Already got one.
All right, I'm gonna give a quick look this way to see if I see anyone coming, which I don't, and I'm gonna say, "Come along, children, come along, stay close to Papa Theo here." And I'm gonna run to the to Emlyn and kind of take post with him. Keep your eyes peeled, Emlyn. They could be anywhere. And kind of hunch down and ready.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready action to throw a firebolt if any gnolls come through that direction.
All right. Okay, this Gnoll drops his bow and swings a hand axe at Tolgar. But not very efficiently. Emlyn, are you doing the same?
I'm gonna nod, move slightly away from Thelonious because he smells like scones, and just ready my action once more with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. All right, Tolgar. If you really want to, I'll let you try to finish off the Gnoll.
I really want to destroy this Gnoll till he's just a Gnolly nub.
A Gnolly nub?
Yeah. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. So I'm going to attack.
Do it.
Say, here you go! That's not how I talk.
Here you go! Oh, thank you very much, sir!
Slaps.
I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of death. So,
Yeah.
he gets all the death, all the time.
All of it?
All the death. It's all his. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay.
Well,
All right.
The feed is longbow, longbow, longsword, 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 longbow, longbow, longsword, longsword.
Okay. So you guys are aware Cassandra suddenly comes skipping forward and she crouches down to look at the circle.
oh,
And then she
no.
puts her finger in the brown and goes, "It's
Good
not
move.
very fresh. It's rather dry."
Are you sure you're not related to Thelonious?
She's using all her senses to investigate.
Want to taste
Nothing wrong with that.
I
Okay, she kind of stands up and she just looks at you and she goes, "It tastes like irony dust."
Yeah.
You like that taste, don't you, Cassandra?
He goes, just shrugs.
But it excites you. I mean, you obviously wanted to taste it, no?
I didn't know what it was.
What is this?
It could have been grape juice. But it's a
gonna
pretty
love my
star.
tribe,
Look at the
Cassandra.
pretty star, Theo. Look at the pretty star.
Yes, look at it. It absolutely, and I'm gonna look over. I mean, it could have been grape juice. She's not wrong. That is why we investigate. That is why we test all different things. And I'm gonna look at the star. I assume it's a pentagram.
Oh,
is there
yeah.
anything else?
No, it's definitely a very arcane pentagram, and there's like the circle that's around it on the outside. It looks like it had at some point various different markings, but they're pretty darn faded and difficult to really make out at this point.
Okay.
Can I stoop down and try to make out the difficult to make out? I mean, or is that just way too faded to make it?
Give me a you can give me a an anology type arcana checky.
Done and done. Yeah.
No, unfortunately, it is definitely too faded
Okay.
to make out.
Well, it's a pretty sigil, if anything. Especially with the blood on it, you know.
Emlyn, can you see what's on
Touch
the other
it,
side of
Emlyn,
that door
touch
with
it.
your
Emlyn,
eye,
touch it.
your
touch
fake
it.
eye?
Touch it.
I-
Touch it. Go on.
I wonder what would happen if we stood in it.
No, thank you.
Hmm.
Well, I like the symmetry. I'm going to walk over to it.
Oh,
Stand in it.
okay.
Then I'm going to step out of it.
And then you want to put your left foot in? Maybe then left foot out?
So many group dance references tonight.
So, Togar, while you're doing a weird tribal dance, I can't look under the door with an invisible center like I've been known to do.
What happened?
Marcus Midgard took my focuses that I need for that particular spell.
How does he...
Well, they're valuable. He probably saw it amongst my things and thought it was worth stealing.
Marcus Midgard, I'm gonna re-rip him apart.
Yes, I would like to be there when you re-rip.
With this bloody smile on
A
his
secondary ripping.
The anniversary rip. Well, there's a passageway that way, and, well, looks like that way too.
Alright. Let's go this way.
Right, follow the big man.
Come back over to me, Cassandra. Stay close to me. Says Casper, and the girl kind of goes wandering back over to Casper. Okay, Tolgar. It is full of cobwebs, although most of the cobwebs have all been like torn through. Clearly, something made its way through here.
I'll keep going. Trying to avoid the cobwebs.
Okay.
Careful. Catch up.
No, it was definitely dried blood.
Ketchup wasn't invented yet.
No, it was called catsup back then.
According to fantasy Wikipedia, it didn't come out until...
It says Kyla looking in her book.
Wikipedia. I don't like how long this is. Why don't we just head back to the door?
No, Dolgar, keep going.
I mean, the door is
What
the
if
more...
they're just... What if this is to trap us in? Like ants. Again.
And
Are
I meant to
flies in the web.
I mean, this does seem...
This is still going.
well, there has to be some point of this, right?
I can't quite see without...
Well, maybe
I
the
don't do
things...
quite well with spiders, you know.
I don't like this.
I mean, the
I've
web.
said it 3 times already.
The webbing is incredibly thick. Obviously, the spiders that did this were not your typical household variety. They had to have been some significant size.
Are they
How
no
about
longer?
the door?
But again, it definitely looks like something or someone or has hacked their way through these cobwebs already.
Togar, you're not going to drown or suffocate, and you're not going to be tentacled. So
That's what I'm scared of. The
be
tentacle.
braver. These are clearly spiders.
I am a brave man. I just don't want to get tangled in these webs.
Oh, like we'll leave you there. Come now.
Hurry up.
Such a coward.
Oh, what is that?
It looks like it's probably a skull of some kind of rodent or something like that was once upon a time lunch for whatever left these
Rodent skull.
webs. That's another tribe. Scarblood.
Is it well aligned?
The rodent skull tribe.
There's lights up ahead. Do you see that?
Yes.
Is there lights up ahead?
Well, it's a glowing.
Rock. Or
A
Rock,
glowing
yeah.
rock? Is it really? Hold on, let me see.
Oh, it looks like it's glowing. It
Hold
might
on.
not actually be. Okay.
check the auras on it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, there's nothing glowing about that rock. It's just a rock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
move
providing
on.
a light source or anything.
Whoa.
It's just-
But apparently, there we go. Oh, you've left the kids behind. Hold on. Wait for me, Tolgar. Wait for me.
They take
Oh,
ever.
Did a worm make this path? Look, it's blocked off here.
All right, yeah, to your right, it definitely looks like at some point there was a bit of a cave-in that collapsed a large portion of what probably was a continuation.
I don't see anything, Togar.
I don't either.
Right, Tolgar, give me a perception check. Be a passive perception. What is your passive
Love.
perception?
15.
Okay, in that case, you don't need to roll it. You can smell something. It's very kind of rancid and musty.
Something's dead in here. Something is dead.
Well, make a noise. Maybe it'll emerge to you.
Ah!
Did you seriously just do what I did, or you see something?
I made a noise.
Oh.
There's a large lump of something that is seriously decomposed right here. It looks like at some point it was a very large creature, but it is pretty much like rotted and festered, and all the juices have come out of it.
Does it look like it's wrapped in webs?
No, it does not actually. It's laying on top of the webs.
Jay, do you seriously not remember what this is?
Looking, so you get over into the huge big corpse. About the only thing that's really that you can kind of make out is it has a set of huge big mandibles that are like stuck out of the bottom of its decomposed, rotting skull.
Okay.
Ugh.
Pleasant.
I think we found your monster, Togar.
That was worthless. They probably trapped us in here. Let's go. Hurry. I'm gonna try to make our way out quickly.
Is that what you're doing? You're all basically just going back?
Yeah.
In that case, then, if you all stay put, I can make that happen much faster than you can. Nope, stay put, I said! If you all stay put so I can gather you up in one little pile, I can move you all collectively where you need to be.
All of that suspense for a foul thing. That means there's some kind of monster around here.
Or worse, a good party.
Yeah, or worse, decent heroes.
So I'm going to say to the door or the other
Damn,
way.
nice kid.
Okay, there you go. Oh, I was still moving you. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You're there.
Your call,
Yeah.
Togar.
Right, Tolgar's basically...
Goes.
Tolgar wants to go through that door, and that's all there is to it.
Apparently,
Hey,
geez.
don't forget your ram. I'm gonna hold up one of the corpses of the the gnolls here.
You're muted, Jane, by the way.
My bad. Picking up the Gnoll,
Okay.
holding it out in front of me.
All right. So you walk down to the end of the corridor, where basically there is a very thick and sturdy wooden door ahead of you. Did you lose Theo? Where's Theo?
No, I'm right behind. Like right there.
Oh, there you are. You just appeared. Poof.
I could kick this door open, and if you see things, I can wait so you guys can do a bigger damage.
If there's a demon in here,
A demon? Oh, yeah.
oh, I thought we said we were going to try talking to it first, right? Like, maybe get it on our side, you know? I mean, who wouldn't want a demon in the party? Honestly, I'm going to look back to everybody.
I would like one. Okay. Alright. You ready?
Oh, it's already open. Okay. I forgot I haven't actually got the door there, so you should not be able to see through there, but apparently you can, so oh well. I figure you're about to open. I figure you're about to open it anyway, right?
Yes. I was going to basically push the door open loudly and pretty much see if anything comes running towards us.
All right. Okay, you give the door turn the handle and give it a huge hefty shove as it swings open wide.
Have an all ready to throw
Okay, as you do.
or ram with.
All right. Nope, nothing seems to happen.
So,
Okay.
in Infernal, I'm going to speak. Because I can speak Infernal, like one of my only languages. And I'm just going to say, we want to see your leader, maybe.
Take me to your leader,
Maybe.
demon
Basically,
children.
that's what I
Maybe.
say. I say
Please.
that down the hallway in Infernal. So you
You
probably
know,
hear very
Infernal is one of
demonic
those-
noises. I don't think please is a part of the Infernal language, but...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those very subtle and passive languages in
Yeah.
Infernals.
I'd
I'd like to maybe, perhaps, someday visit
Please.
you at your grave.
We are friends.
Which is now.
Okay.
I do say that in Infernal, like, we want to see your leader.
Okay. There is no response. In Infernal or otherwise.
I mean, I could try it in Primordial. As a Meathon, it's weird, okay? He taught me weird languages.
Talk,
All right.
talk to the primordial
I want
filth
to-
or the ooze, whichever one you'd like to talk to.
I want to chuck the dead body all the way across the hallway as best I can. See what happens.
Okay, it goes crunch down to the ground in front of you.
Coast is clear. I gotta pick up another Gnoll
Okay.
and walk in.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
No sooner that you do
Never
walk
mind.
in, you are met very quickly, aggressively, and suddenly by a wall of different looking gnolls. They have blue face paint. They seem to be better armed, better armored. They're not larger. They just happen to, they just look like a different group altogether. And with that, we would need some initiative rolls. And then we'll see where we go from there.
Oh my god.
Tolgar with a 22. All right. Theo with an 18.
Suck. My God.
Kyla pulls a 14.
I was above Tolgar with my roll.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, for some reason. Oh, I know why it didn't, because you already had the other roll. A 5, Emlyn. Really? 5? Emlyn?
I'm trying.
Is that a 5, Emlyn? All right. And let me roll for them. Okay. And we are going there. Okay, so technically, they're going to be, because they charged round and just waylaid into Tolgar, they're going to basically go ahead of Tolgar automatically, because it's the way 5e handles surprise. So they will all pretty much charge together. This one is not going to pull that up. This one will basically slam the door into the corner as he does so to give him as much room as he possibly can. And then the rest of you will basically see all of these dudes charge forwards towards Tolgar. Alrighty. Now go ahead and take that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to pull this up to make my life a little easier. Oh, because I can. Okay. The first one swings twice at Tolgar. Is a 19 a hit?
Yes.
Alright. Second one swings twice at Tolgar. And the third one swings twice at Tolgar. You've only got hit twice though. That's not terrible. So total is... Alright. You are hit for a grand total of 17 points of damage. Okay, yeah, these gnolls hit harder, struck faster, and are clearly superior to the ones that you had before. Thelonious, you are not surprised, so you would be next.
Never surprised.
I can act normally when being surprised.
Then in that case, if you can, then you will get to go.
Yes. I go and rage up.
Rage. On your... What does it actually say on your thing? Because you may or may not have been able to enrage prior to that. I'd like to know, because it could mean hit point difference.
Sure. So it's feral instinct, and it says your instincts are honed. If you're surprised at the beginning and aren't incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn, but only if you enter your rage before doing anything else on your turn. So that's why I rage first.
In that case, then you would be able to react first, so you would be enraged before they hit. So you get to basically attack them first. Isn't that what it says?
I thought.
Well, no, actually, no, because you didn't.
I thought it just meant when it's.
No,
my
what
turn,
it means is,
rage.
if you're surprised, right, at the very beginning, and you're not incapacitated, you can act as if you weren't surprised, but only if you were already in a rage. So you're not already in a rage, were you, prior to that?
Oh, I thought I just have to rage the first thing I do now.
But only if you enter your rage before doing anything else on that turn. So yes, you can do that too.
Okay, cool. I will rage.
Okay.
And
Yeah. In other words, it's basically
yeah.
you can do this, but you must rage to be able to do this.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So
will
you may
attack.
you can attack one.
I'll do the one all the way to the left here, with both attacks.
Okay.
My enragey goodness. Ugh. Pretty bad rolls right there. 6 and 4.
Right. That actually is what's that? 17. That's 2 hits.
What?
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Because it's 17 and 15, and that's enough.
What?
They basically, that's enough. Barely, but it is.
Wow.
All right, so you hit one for a total of 27. Unfortunately, this one took that way better than the others seem to. As the majority of that blow, as your 2 blows, the majority of it just smashed into his shield. The sheer strength behind your blows was enough to send shockwaves through his arm and body, but he's still very much alive.
No. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so then the Gnolls went as per normal. So now it's Theo.
Okay. I don't mean to be a one-trick pwn, but I'm casting Flaming Sphere again. Back here. Right in the middle of the hallway here, and I'm going to.
Let's hang on.
No.
Well, no. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
I would argue that you couldn't see a target back there to aim at, because you've got 3 6'2" gnolls and a 6'6" barbarian blocking a 5-foot doorway.
Okay.
So, because you have to be able to see where you're going to drop it, right? So, I would say you probably cannot see back there. At this
Okay,
point,
then
anyway.
I am going to firebolt this front guy then.
No.
Well, again, you got Emlyn right between you and it. These
Okay,
things have to have a
you
clear
could just
line of sight. You can't just ignore the targets or things that are in the way. So,
Okay. Can I?
let me.
move
I mean,
up
now
here
you can
and
all.
get a
There
line
you
of
go.
sight?
You can move first. Absolutely.
Okay. So I will do that.
Yep.
And I will shoot a firebolt at it.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just shoot Emlyn in the back. It's fine.
Sure.
Which is fine too.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay.
That's a pile
You
of
blast
right there,
him for 13 points of fiery
Ooh, that was
goodness.
10.
Yes, fiery burn. Let's see. Okay, so that's this one here. Good job. Okay. Kyla.
I'm gonna shout, Emlyn, back up! And I'm gonna go ahead and move forward a little bit to try and get a good vantage point and shoot
Okay.
at the guy here, because that's the only thing I can really see.
He's in melee, so
Yep.
you will have your disadvantages. And Emlyn did back up, so shoot him in the back, shoot him!
I'm shooting at Emlyn twice in the back. Okay.
No, I'm your friend.
I told you to move! Okay, that's a
that was
hit.
almost really sad.
That's a hit for 11.
Yep, nice. And then the other. There we go.
And
Nice.
that's
All right.
it for 9.
Yay.
Good job.
Would you have
Ooh.
Warbreaker there too, Satch?
I do, but I don't think I'd be able to shoot the guy next to him since.
Oh, yeah,
Togar's
No,
arm
he's got to
is
be able to
so
see
huge.
it, so yeah.
Yep.
My arm is like a tree trunk.
Okay, Emlyn, you clearly have a line of sight. Because you're hogging the limelight from everybody else, so...
I'm sorry, guys. I back up and shoot twice with my Eldritch Blast at the one that Kyla and Thelonious were attacking.
Alrighty. You hit it twice. for a little bit of force damage.
I'm trying, Togar.
That's 46. Let me see. Okay, and he's still up. He's definitely bloodied and seriously damaged, but still up and at him. Tolgar, you're up, bud.
Yay!
You have 3 to choose from. Oh, you lucky, lucky bastard.
Very confused by how I seemed to not do any damage to that one. I'm like, oh, okay.
You did some damage to him.
I did some damage?
Yeah, I mean, your damage counted, but it was just the way I described how the hit points were reduced. Hit points isn't always about actual hits. It's about how heroic you are, and sometimes hit points. You clearly didn't do much damage in the relation of how many hit points he has. So
so
the description
so
wasn't
I'll
particularly graphic.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue wailing on the same dude then.
Okay.
Hoping.
Not with that, you're not. The second one, that'll be fine though.
Can I just re-roll that one?
Oh sure, mulligans. That's a thing in D&D. By all means, just like golf.
Mulligan.
For 14. All right. Okay, he is still up. It is their turn. Okay, this one is going to risk it for a biscuit, and he is going to charge forward. Tolgar, you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yes, I love attacks of opportunity. Sorry.
And unfortunately for him, the gamble did not pay off as Tolgar slashes him across the back with the longsword. As he charges forward, he makes it to about here and then stumbles, landing flat down on his face. Tolgar stopped him from making it forward. Okay. And then the other 2 are going to wade into Tolgar. Nope. And yes.
Yep.
Yes, and yes, 3 hits.
Alright. At least
Only two hits. That's not bad.
Oh, it's 3 hits, isn't it? Or is it 2?
2.
Oh, in that case, ignore the last one then.
Damn it.
That wouldn't hit. Well, no, because the last hit.
Not the middle one?
So, and that would only be 6, so that's
16,
8 plus 12. So 20. So 10 for Tolgar. Because, damage is a thing you don't really bother with much. And Thelonious.
Okay, I am going to move here.
And I'm going to finish moving the others on their,
Okay.
move.
Move there, and I'm going to shoot another firebolt as the last one worked. Oh, there are more coming. Never mind.
Yes, you can see others charging down the corridor to reinforce their friends. But you definitely have a clear line of sight to those, so that's why I wanted to make sure I moved them prior to you acting.
Perfect. Okay.
So now you have choices, sir. You have a plethora of choices. What would you like to do?
Oh boy.
Fireball!
No, I would destroy Tolgar there. And I would know that. I know.
But it's Tolgar. He can take it.
Tolgar can take anything.
And he'll probably save.
Even a nice back. Yeah.
You know
He'll
what,
get
though?
behind the door. It's okay.
This is what I'm going to do, though. So now I'm going to cast
Flaming Bollock?
Hot Ball.
Okay, hang on then. Let me get it.
Balls.
Hot balls! Flaming. Okay.
That.
And where do you want to roll it?
So there's the spell. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it here, and then I'm going to have it with my bonus action hit the guy attacking Tolgar so that it stops right.
Okay. So you're
just gonna
basically
cover.
throwing it to fill this area right here. Okay.
Yep. Making those gnolls have a crispy decision to make.
Yo, look at those gnolls. All right, that Gnoll will attempt to save and will fail, so he'll eat 10 points of flamey goodness.
Cool. I'm going to retreat back after I do that, too. I do not want to be up front.
Okay.
Oop.
Alrighty. Kyla. Of
I
course,
haven't
now
quite seen
you
it.
have little to no targets, really.
Yeah. I could switch over to this wall.
And you could then shoot this one, no problem. Still in melee, though, so you'll be at disadvantage. But you can shoot him.
And
for
I can't
sure.
see this guy through the flaming ball.
Probably not, because the ball's here, and the other Gnoll is there.
But the gnolls
Yeah.
are really tall, though.
The Gnolls are about 6'3", yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot at the guys.
so if it's
I mean, you
Gnolls are
probably
tall.
could see him back there. You could probably just see
his
his
little head
head
floating
above
around.
the thing. I would say that would be fair.
Headshot.
Okay. So yeah, I'll
So if you
probably
want to
do-
shoot that one, I would be fine with that.
I'll probably do 2 shots on the one fighting Tolgar there, and then the Horde Breaker shot on the other.
Okay.
Dude.
Loose your arrows, ma'am.
Okay, this is into melee, right? So disadvantage.
Yep. Bloody Tolgar, always getting in there. Not that that really mattered. Okay, so yep, that's a good hit.
Well done.
Horde Breaker shot is a normal one, right?
Yep. And that hit that guy for yep.
Nice.
Okay, good job.
And the last shot on the
regular
first
shot.
dude. Disadvantage, right?
Yep.
There we go. Ow.
Still a hit.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Emlyn Sin, sir.
I'm gonna be that guy. So I apologize in advance. At the exact point of the flaming ball, I'm gonna cast Black Tentacles.
When you say at the exact point, show me where you're talking about.
Right there.
Oh, so in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
all
gonna
right.
have flaming black tentacles now? Ooh.
So,
Wait,
so
can they
Black
pulverize
Tentacles,
them into the fire?
That's a
Like-
20-foot square on the ground, so that's
I am well aware. So it'll probably just make it to us. Like,
yeah, it's going to get everybody.
It's 20-foot square across, or
20-foot square on ground that you can see within range for the duration.
so
these
it'd
tentacles.
be
10 in all directions,
Not
right?
radius,
10 in all
not
directions.
Yeah,
radius.
10 in
Yeah,
all
it'd be-
directions.
10 in all directions.
Oh,
no, I wanted it to hit Kyla too.
Because that would be a huge area for that spell.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So it
it'll
will.
hit Tolgar. for
Will
sure.
it? It'll get Tolgar, no question. I don't think it'll quite get Kyla though.
No, it won't. She's
No.
too far.
All right, black tentacles. And that is.
I haven't used that again. I forgot about that one.
Okay, and that counts as bludgeoning damage.
Yes, I haven't rolled the damage yet, but
No.
they
So
get dexterity or strength to get out of it. They can make a choice.
yeah, and I'll go ahead and roll their saves first. Make life
what's
easy.
the choice? What's the choice?
Strength or dex. Okay, the one behind the
I
ball
get advantage on strength.
fails. The one topmost in front of Tolgar fails. The one bottommost in front of Tolgar fails. So they all fail. So they're all taking the damage.
Yeah.
So all of them are taking 10.
All right.
But they're restrained.
I know.
And Tolgar is going to pass, so that's not a big deal
Nice.
for him. Which I think is why Emlyn did it. He was kind of counting on it. But you do take 10 points of...
Yeah, for sure. He was thinking
so,
that, for sure.
let's see. DC...
17.
let's see, hang on. Creature with 6... Okay, yep. So you take no damage, Tolgar.
Great.
Nice.
And you're not restrained. They are all restrained and have to make new saving throws. If they basically use an action to do so.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Tolgar, you're up.
Yeah. Cool. So are all of them are restrained?
Uh huh. Right this second, yeah.
All right.
That just means they can't move.
I'll keep attacking from where I am because there's black tentacles around me, and I'm not sure.
A horrible black tentacly mess all over this area. Looks like Cthulhu shit himself right here.
Ooh, that was for the left one on the wall.
That ends him. He is dead. Good job. Alright, their turn. The one here at the back, he is going to use his action to try to break out of it.
Okay.
And he will fail. The other one is not going to use his action to break out of it, and instead is just going to try to belch you twice with his weapon.
And instead gives up and waits to die. That's what I do.
And hits you once. That's what you do? Okay, well you do that.
Oh man.
10 from that Gnoll. Okay. Thelonious Conch.
So any creature within 5 feet ending their turn in that thing has to take a damage roll, right?
If they end their turn in it, yes.
And did any of them do that?
I would say this one here would, because he did not move. And that was the one that it was hitting. So, yep, I would say he's going to take it.
Okay, so 2d6 for that one. All right, right down the middle.
An extra, free extra 6 points of damage for him. Okay.
Ooh. And is he's still up?
He is, yep.
Okay, and I'm kind of. This is the other one that's alive here, yeah.
No, this one here.
Oh, okay. And which? Oh.
Oh no, actually, there's 2 alive there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. So there's one here and one here.
Cool. So then, for the bonus action, I'm ramming into this guy here.
Okay.
That guy.
All right.
Just keep ramming them flamey balls.
That's what I'm doing. It's hotballing all
that
over
is
the
a
place.
DC 15. And he is going to pass.
So do I still have to roll for damage on that one too?
No, it'll be the 10 points will apply regardless, really.
Okay.
Make life easy. Okay.
6 points.
And let's see, there you are. And he will take half of that, so.
Okay, I still haven't done anything yet.
Nope, that was just your moving your thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna come down here again and shoot a fire bolt at this one here. That's attacking Tolgar.
Okay.
He's all tangled up, right?
Help!
He is.
Help!
So, yeah. That's the thing. That will be 10 points of fire damage.
Right. I'm gonna shuffle on back. Hell gotcha!
Alright, Kyla.
Getting hot in here?
Kyla.
Similar fashion, I'm gonna try doing that same thing. I don't know, because he kind of shifted, didn't he?
I mean, you can still see him. He's still right there.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do the same.
Okay, shoot
Series of actions as
one.
last
So
time,
one to him with disadvantage.
Not a very good shot, but yeah,
It's
Good enough
doable.
it'll work. And then the other dude.
That's a hit for 13.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hang on, let me count. Okay,
No,
then that's Horde Breaker on.
The one north back.
Okay. The Horde Breaker was for 13. All right, and then the last one on this one.
Front, yep.
For 12, and that killed that one.
Yay!
All right, so both of the ones that were fighting Tolgar are dead, or that were actually in the way of Tolgar. Emlyn.
I mean, seeing over that ball, right? I mean, kind of hard. So,
Are you keeping up your tentacles this round?
I'm keeping up my tentacles. So,
Okay.
Those two are restrained, right? So it's
They are.
3d6. So that's what they take. Ooh,
For
that damage though.
9.
9 for both. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Then it is Tolgar's turn. Before them.
Cool.
I mean, you're going to be in the same sort of situation as those two back gnolls are. There's really no way you can get to them and hit them with that ball of burning goo in the way.
I'm gonna say. Oh wait. I think I would just.
I mean, you can ignore it and take the damage.
Yeah, I think because I'm enraged, I would just ignore it and run at it.
Alright.
I don't care. Fire's nothing.
Hold on. Move yourself back for me real quick so I can put you on top of this pile of dead stuff. Okay, there you go.
I kind of expect Tolgar to just jump over the fireball.
That'd be amazing.
He wouldn't have the head clearance to do it.
All right, so
so you're going to take 10 points of damage or 10 points of fire damage, which is basically 5 points for you.
Yeah. All right.
Barge the ball aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack that guy with a longsword twice. Bloop, bloop.
And you hit him
Ooh,
for...
Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
Good.
39.
Goodness.
Yeah, he's dead.
Goodness.
That ruined his
And
day.
I'm gonna finish my move action by moving through here, so
Okay.
like this way.
Alrighty. Okay, this one is going to try to move and escape the tentacles. And he will. Okay.
No.
In that case, he... Wish I could move this thing somewhere else sometimes. So, alright. Okay, he is going to use his move action to run down here, fling open this door. Go through it and shut it.
Aww.
And that will be everything he can do that turn. So yeah, he basically runs through there, dives through the door, and slams it behind him. Okay. And all the other threats are actually dead in this corridor that were alive. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I'm deactivating my tentacles.
Okay.
I'm gonna beckon everybody in.
Well, so I'm gonna get to the here and go, Tolgar, where did he go?
Through that door, and then he shut it like he's gonna go pee.
Well, Tolgar, party humor, eh?
I guess so. Didn't expect that one. Happened.
So here's what I'm gonna try to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna, or actually maybe I can't, or maybe I can. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if I'm able to do it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can cast Mage Hand.
Hold on.
And
Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Alright, what is Mage Hand? Pop that for me.
I did. It's up on the
Okay,
chat.
yeah, okay.
And I'm going to kind of shimmy into the corner here.
Alright.
And cast Mage Hand like here and try to open the door with it. If I'm able to.
You're definitely able to try, but can you see the door handle? Let me look and see. You can't see the door. Not from where you are.
Okay, then I'm gonna all right, so here's what I'll do then. I will dispel the sphere, the flaming sphere.
All right.
And I'm gonna. All right, Tolgar, we're going to try my plan from before again here, okay?
Jeez.
It's going to work this time. You have to trust me. As soon as I open the door with my magical powers,
Do
you're
bloody
going to.
footsteps again?
No. The door will swing open, and you are going to charge right behind it and finish him off. Yes?
There's probably more.
Well, then you'll
But
finish them
okay.
off too. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna say Thelonious Conch and make my mage hand appear, and I'm gonna have it go over to the door and
grabs hold of the handle.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna mentally yank the door open.
Okay. Obviously, either the door is locked or the thing has the door held on the other side.
I figured.
Unfortunately, your 10 pounds was enough to turn the handle, but not enough to actually open the door. Something obviously, as I said, he either locked it or he's holding it.
Thelonious, I'm ready.
Yeah. So strike 2, I guess.
Tolgar, why don't you just...
Hey, do me a small favor. If you would, just temporarily, everybody kind of move your tokens over here for me.
Sure.
So I can see them. And then you can move back. I'm just going to make sure, because I put you guys on here before the monsters. There you go. Now you can move back. And this way, you'll always be on top of the monsters, even when they're dead. So I won't have to worry about you disappearing underneath the corpses. Okay.
All right, so I'll say, sorry, Evan, go ahead.
Oh, Tolgar just
standing on the dead. Thelonious is over there standing on the dead Gnoll corpses.
I was going to say the reason I tested the door with my mage hand was to see if he was holding it to know the proximity from him to the door. So in deducing so, Tolga, I believe if you were to use sheer force, and slam through the door, you will take him out in the process. You're welcome. See? All part of the plan.
Hey.
There is a whole entire corridor and open door also.
Oh, let's just do one of those. I'm gonna start walking up.
Wait, you're just going to... He's going to come behind us then.
Oh, by the way, Huh?
By the way, you're what?
It's just one of those... My rage is no longer.
Okay.
What?
That's why I'm talking.
That's 2 rages each you've done so far.
The Thelonious, don't worry, he's a coward.
Who, Tolga?
No, the thing.
Excuse me? Oh.
Just keep your eye behind.
Alright, I want to charge these guys.
Okay. Well, this time you can, because they're not moving. They're going to hold their position at that door, for sure. As they kind of hunker down behind their shields and get
I
ready.
can see through the door. I will pretend I didn't see what I saw.
Hang on, let me fix that. Yeah, I forgot to put the damn...
I didn't really look, but
I think from the last time we were in here, Dor, I imagine...
Yeah, hold on. Let me just...
Oh!
Hang on.
Forgot we've been in here.
Oh.
Jane got it.
Jane.
Was that last time that those spiders
There
we
it is.
killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt familiar.
And that was the Umbra Hook corpse, in the...
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's so gross.
I need to... oh, no, that one's open anyway. So there we go.
I'm so bad at remembering things, guys.
Well, technically, it's fine, Jane, because Tolgar doesn't remember anything.
If I make it to a ripe old age, how am I supposed to tell my grandchildren any stories of this way? What were you like? Oh,
Do what any
yes,
real
I
grandmother would do.
I had a childhood and
I have no idea.
other things.
So I'm not like a journal keeper. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
I need to start.
All right, yeah, so they're kind of poised and ready.
Tolgar's grandchildren's bedtime stories.
Alright, so I use my charger feat to charge.
Are you
at
enraging
this
or no?
guy. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys suddenly see Tolgar and charge off to the right. I guess more initiatives are in order.
Yay.
Everybody concerned.
Okie dokie.
Yay, I rolled even worse.
Emlyn with the... I don't think he can have done worse. He can, I guess. Theo with a 21. Kyla with a umpteen. Olga with a 15. And... let me roll for dudes. And the dudes are going on there. Okay. All right. All right, Tolgar.
right.
Let's see. So, Thelonious, technically, you get to move, you're ahead, but I guess you guys really probably aren't in the fight until you actually can see what you're doing. So, but you get to move, you get to react first. So you see Tolgar start running. What do you want to do?
So I would kind of peek around the corner to see what he was going for. I assume there's someone there. And as Tolgar's running kind of like towards them, I'm going to cast, just to make his life a little bit easier, I'm going to throw some grease on these bad boys.
They're going to make his life easy? Or is that going to make him... Okay.
So you maybe slippy slide
I do it like near the, kind of
on
near
them.
Well, there's a door
the
there, 10-foot square, so I don't think you got 10-foot square without covering the area in front of them. But that's cool. It's all good. Tolgar can make the... Tolgar's got
let me
dice.
charge on grease.
Go for it. Charge on grease.
Yep.
No.
Hey, maybe the momentum will work for him. I don't know. Where's my grease spell? Alright, so it's 10 foot, which is basically, yeah, it's going to be there. So, yeah, you're going to run into it, but that's okay, Tolgar. They're going to have to deal with it before you are. Okay, with the grease, each creature standing in the grease must make a dex save or fall prone. Let's make the dice roll for the first one. This is the one at the top. He passes. And the other one fails. Okay, so this one, he suddenly slips and slides and falls prone. Okay. Technically, it will be their turn. This one is going to run forward and actually intercept Tolgar. So he's not smart enough to wait for Tolgar to get to him. Fortunately for you, where's the dice? Here we go. All right. And I wish it wouldn't resize every time, but that's okay. Okay, so he rushes forward and swings at Tolgar 2 times each. Ooh, and that's 2 hits, and one of them's a crit.
Ouchies.
Well, thank God you've been raged.
Yep. So you enjoy 27. Okay. The other one is going to try to get up on his turn. Let's see. And he fails, so he is still prone. And it is now Kyla.
I'm kind of aware that there were children right behind us, and that there was a dude that we left behind the possible flanking. So right now I'm just kind of holding an action, watching behind us at this point.
Okay, alright, you've got the back covered. Tolgar! Alright, so you were charging forward, so you're going to meet that, you met that guy in the clash.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue to attack him.
All right.
Continue what I was doing. Was running at him and attacking him.
As you do.
In the heart. Right in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's 2 good, solid thumps. 33 grand total. Okay. Did your charge? What was the whole point of the charge thing?
Well, I thought it didn't apply anymore because I'm not charging anymore.
No,
you right there.
Oh well, you were still charging just because he went before. Just
it would have
he
just
swung
given me
before
a
you.
+5 to my attack, which
Made no difference whatsoever.
Yeah.
So because you still royally ass kicked him. All right. Alrighty. Emlyn.
Using the wonderful thing known as angles, I'm going to move up just slightly to get a little pew-pew on the one fighting Tolgar.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast twice. to help Tolgar not die if I can.
That's 2 hits. Okay, for an additional 18 points.
Nice.
Okie dokie. Okay. You guys are. You hear something coming from the left. Something with very slow and heavy footprints. Then you hear something bark, some kind of command or whatever. You had comprehend, right? Okay, it's a good job that I know you're
muted,
can't
Shaggy.
speak to them or speak to them, but you were muted, so
I do have comprehend language.
Okay, you overheard. Underheard. You overheard something say, "Oh, stay back! Don't get in its way."
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and so you pew that one. Right. Theo.
I couldn't really hear anything.
You
this
heard
one,
it, but you didn't understand.
But I didn't understand. The one that's attacking Tolgar is still alive, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Okay. I'm gonna peek out from the corner, and I am going to firebolt it.
Okay.
Throw that up.
Set your ass on fire. That's a miss.
Yeah, it was almost a 1, and then I'm gonna retreat back again, of course.
All right. Their turn. Okay, the Gnoll on the ground is going to try to get back up. And he still fails. All right, instead, he is just going to try to crawl forward a little bit. Okie dokie. The other one is right here. Tolgar, you see its eyes go like past you for a split second, and a toothy, hyena-ish grin comes across its face as it looks at you and goes, and then it attacks you anyway.
Alright.
But clearly something amused it.
True.
But it wasn't its attacks, obviously, because it didn't do a very good job. Okay. Okay. Kyla.
Muted?
Also muted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep up the rear. You missed a long series of sounds, so not much. Gonna have to keep up the rear here.
All right. Okay. Tolgar.
Yes, I don't like his laugh, so I try to stifle it by killing him.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
15s are hits though.
Oh, yay!
That's it.
Wow.
You do indeed
So
stifle his
amazed by
laugh.
that.
You have
Yes.
murder. You have committed
And he was-
bloody murder upon him.
He was looking behind him.
He glanced. He like looked past. No, he didn't look behind him.
Oh,
He was looking at you, and then you saw his eyes kind of look past you to behind you, and then he grinned and laughed.
okay. So after I kill him, I'm gonna turn around, just run over here, and
knock Emlyn out the way.
and end my rage right there, and go. I need some heals. Anybody got any?
Okay.
Turn.
You know something's coming, right?
It's your turn, Emlyn.
So I'm gonna say
heals.
to the left, something is coming. It sounds large. I
Oh,
don't
no.
have.
Help
I don't
me,
have the
help me.
bottle. Melodious. I'm gonna.
All right. So, what is your actual action? What are you doing, Emlyn?
What is that?
I am going
What is
to
that?
run over here.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna back up, basically.
So your move action is to go over to Theo.
Yeah, behind Theopolonius, because I'm super brave.
Cool.
And I'm gonna ready my action to do an attack spell like Eldritch Blast to whatever's coming from the left.
Okay.
Got some furry balls.
Assuming you can get a clear line of sight because you've got.
Assuming I can get a clear line of sight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
Alrighty.
No, you're not even lying. He does.
Yeah.
I better.
I like zoomed in. I was like, what are those?
Of course you did.
Oh,
Let me go ahead and roll
No.
initiative for this.
Oh my
thing.
god.
Oh, he's slow.
Alright.
He's as slow as me.
Okay, so, Thelonious, your turn.
Yes. Question: handing somebody something, is that an action?
Yes.
Is that an action move? It is. Okay. That's fine. So I'm going to give. Hold on, I have something for you. I'm going to take out my healing potion brewed that's full.
Okay.
And hand it over to Tilgar.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alright.
You said something, and hearing Emlyn say something large is coming, and see him run behind me.
Alright, J-Feds, resub. Thank you for that. 10 months, take your pants off, hit the hype.
I am going to take a few steps back, again to kind of protect the kids a little bit, and seeing Kyla look the other direction, I'm just going to wait here.
Alright. No Gnolls are in action, so Kyla.
Yeah, at this point I would just be like overhearing the conversation. What do you mean something large? I'm gonna like half turn, be like, what
I don't know. There's something large is coming.
does that? I mean, they're all large.
Actually, that should be
Larger.
bigger. There. That's more appropriate.
What do we do with these two? And I'm like looking at the kids like. But when I
It's a
gesture at them,
little
I'm
bigger than it needs to
pointing
be.
with
It
a
doesn't need
knocked
to be any
bow. Like,
bigger.
what do I do with these two?
You leave them alive, obviously.
You eat them. Alright, Tolgar.
Are we retreating? Like,
I'll say,
You have a bottle in your hand, so you can drink
yes.
the potion as a free
I'll
action.
say, hurry, let's go to an open area so we can surround it. Because I see it. So I'm going to am I the first in this round or the last?
like if you're going, then
We're going in the same order, because technically the combat hasn't ended.
Yeah, okay. So I would wait for them, everybody else to run, because I want to be the last one to run, but I want to tell everyone to get in an open space, and as my action, drink 2d8 of the potion.
Okay, you can do that as a free action.
Oh.
So if you're drinking... So basically you're drinking just a one... I'm trying to remember these potions. What
It's
were they?
5d8. It's
5d8 if you drink the whole thing, or you can
With-
drink...
Or
Three
you could
swigs
drink-
per vial, right?
Right.
1 is 1d8, 2 gulps is 3d8, and the
Oh,
whole is
so-
5d8.
That's right.
3d8.
So he's basically drinking 2/3 of it. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll do 3d8.
getting sloshed. All right,
Alright, for 15.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Alright, and because you didn't take the entire thing, you don't have to make the Constitution check. But if you take the other within one turn or basically 10 minutes, you will have to make it.
Okay. So I will move my 40 feet, which is a lot.
Okay.
So,
So where are you moving to?
and I was just gonna start heading back out the door. But can I hold that till I watch everybody else leave, or like can I not?
Yeah, because I don't think any of us really moved.
No, you can
Much
run
anyway.
down there if that's what you want to do.
Like I don't want to run down until people respond and start running first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
hold. You can
hold
hold.
that-
You
hold
can
that.
ready your move
Ready?
action
Yeah.
or
I'd
whatever.
like
You
to
can ready and do
my-
it afterwards.
Ready my move action. and
Okay,
kind
so
of
Emlyn.
look this way.
Yeah, so I am going to move my movement, which is only 30 feet, unfortunately. And I'm actually just going to say, well, this is an opening right here. You know,
Right,
we
and
got
it moves at the same
at the same time.
time. So it's basically going to get to here.
Woohoo!
And it will attack you,
Alright.
Tolgar.
All right.
Seeing as you were waiting on everybody else, so
I was readying. Can I just
Can you what?
rage if I see he's just coming at me now?
you can rage as a free action if you want. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Never mind.
Oh, I already moved.
I know.
Alright.
Sorry.
I'm running away from you, and then you go roar.
All right.
Oh.
First attack with one of its... So basically... And tries to punch you with a massive fist. Which it will do.
Ooh.
And then it tries to punch you with the other
I don't
massive
like
fist.
that.
Which it does not do.
Okay.
And it hits you for bludgeoning damage. With a Mike Tyson-like punch for only 8. Didn't land a solid sucker punch. And it's bludgeoning, and you did enrage, so that's half. 4.
Okay.
Okay. Emlyn, it was your turn, so you did run down. Okay, Theo. If Emlyn ran here and all that, the kids are going to run down.
Okay.
And they're
That's gonna be
going
the
to
next
run
question.
to here. Alright, Thelonious.
Okay. I am going to. So hearing Polgar and Emlyn say they want to move to an open spot. Or no, that won't work because that'll happen. Okay.
That will happen.
Yeah.
Whatever that
I'm
is.
Playing it out in my head here.
Playing it out, right, there you go.
Can I tell what this thing is by looking at it?
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Okay. That is something I'm half decent at.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you know exactly what this is. You've read about this. This is, so some particularly dark and vile magic usery types sometimes will create different types of golems. This one is stitched together of various different human parts, kind of like Frankenstein's monster. It is a flesh golem. With a 25, what I'll tell you is, you know that lightning is absolutely useless against these things. They become increasingly more dangerous the more hurt they get. But they do have an aversion to fire. They don't like it.
Oh, so like he's a Frankenstein.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's exactly what he is.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, then. Recollecting this information in my head.
And also, I'll tell you, since you did have a 25, they're immune to any type of magic that would physically alter them in any way.
Okay.
Not that you're likely to polymorph it, but if you were, it
I was
would
going to say, so I can't cast Banish Frankenstein?
No.
Okay.
Be my Frankenstein. Sorry.
So remembering this, with my
Yeah, you
deep knowledge
remember
of the
remember
Arcana.
reading a manual about golems and stuff like that at some point back
Yeah,
in your master's lair.
I'm going to test that theory, and I'm going to kind of peek out from Tolgar and cast Firebolt on it, because I don't want to blast him, but just to kind of see
How
what
it reacts.
happens. Yeah.
That's scientific research.
Yes.
Do it. All right, you hit it for 8. Now, it doesn't seem to do any more damage, but you definitely noticed it was fearful of that. It's like, and like raises its arms up, which basically means it gets disadvantage until its next turn.
Ooh. Okay.
So,
Ooh.
All right. And
see, arcane knowledge. It's
Thelonious is going to
knowledge
go,
is good.
and then kind of tuck back behind Tolgar here.
All right. That was Theo. The Gnolls would have gone next. They're not doing anything. So Kyla.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that little opening for him to poke his head in and do that thing again, but I'm gonna shoot him.
You want to shoot the? You're gonna plug the flesh golem? Okay.
Now, I gotta look more into the 5e rulings on it, because someone's telling me that it's something about when there's an ally or an enemy of them within 5 feet, something advantage. But anyway,
Yeah,
this is a normal attack, right? Or is this with disadvantage because he's in melee?
it is in melee, so it would be disadvantage.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in melee all the time.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Tolgar,
should
you're
be.
so selfish. Always putting yourself in harm's way.
And making my attack rolls look like that.
Well.
This thing's not hard to hit. It moves slow, and it's basically a nude dude. So yeah, you hit it for 12.
I
new
will twice
dude.
shoot.
Oh no. Well, that's
I will
his name
twice
now.
shoot the news dude.
The new
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, you shoot new dude.
very hairy, flamey balls.
It has a
Eyeballs.
very small loincloth
Eyeballs.
just for aesthetic appearances. All right, so you hit it. Cool. Right, your arrows like both the arrows like dig into it, but it doesn't even seem to really flinch. It is Tolgar's turn.
Yes.
Would you like a turn, Tolgar?
I'm gonna move up. Oh, not move. I'm just gonna move slightly to have more room for others to be able to attack it.
Okay.
And
Such a considerate, enraged individual. Really thinks about how to apply his rage.
I'm just getting.
I'm
my
so
back
mad,
against the
but I'm
wall.
just going to stand here so that they have a little bit extra room. But I'm still mad.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, he's
Only way.
studied the axe. Right? He's learning
All right,
this
you
whole-
slash the creature for
Nice.
all that lovely damage.
Wow.
37.
Pretty good. My character's pretty good.
In it. Okay.
Oh.
Emelina.
Hmm.
You're muted again.
He's muted, I bet. Yep.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
Seeing as how I was completely abandoned, I'm going to run up to Kyla and get a little pot shots off with my my blasty blast.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you using Eldritch Wickedness? Okay.
Eldritch with this. Ooh.
That's 2 hits. That's a total of 20.
Completely abandoned, as in only one running away.
The 2 children went with him for moral support. All right. It is its turn. As it will attempt to do the same thing again and bludgeon Tolgar to death.
Ooh.
Is it disadvantaged?
It
Disadvantage,
is. That's why I'm rolling it twice. So the
Oh, okay.
18 applies.
Yes.
And then the second roll, because I'm not actually just using the damn macro because it's faster for me to just do this, will be the 18. So it's 2 18s.
Damn it.
And they still
Wow.
hit. Oh, crap. Okay. That's nice.
Sucky for me.
These count as magical attacks. So I don't... Does your Enrage cover magical attacks?
Yes, the only thing it doesn't cover is
Are you sure?
Psionic, right?
psychic.
Psionic.
It's not my rage that covers it, it's something else I have.
Which
One of
is?
let me pull it up.
Girl's lawyer.
Sorry. Is my totem.
It should. I'm messing with you more than anything else. I just know that you're low on hit points and I want to scare you.
I hate you.
Yeah, it's all damage except psychic. You're
Evil
good.
gore.
All right. So that will be. Let's see. I just know you took a healing
Sweating
potion, which
over
means
here.
you've got to be low. For Tolgar to care about getting healed, it was like, yeah, let me just scare you a bit. Okay, there you go. 19 points, which you take half off. 'Tis but a bruising. Okay. Start of the next round. Okay, this Gnoll comes charging round the corner. Did anybody have a readied action?
Don't think so.
All right. And he is not going to attack Tolgar, but he will pass by Tolgar. So Tolgar,
Hey,
you may have an attack of opportunity.
Whoa! Wait for the crossing light.
Wait for the crossing light. Where did that come from?
20.
Oh, that definitely gave him a little dig. Get a lick in on the way
Where's
past.
my
Okay.
20? I need to roll 20.
Someone does.
Yeah, you do.
Next one.
All right. This Gnoll charges down. With its weapon, it is going to swipe once at Thelonious and once at Kyla.
That's rude.
Hey, all right. Both on Thelonious. Then does that sound better to you, Kyla? You prefer that?
What?
Two for Thelonious?
Yeah, is that better?
I vote that that's good.
Okay. Democracy? No, sorry. Right, 1 for Thelonious. I like Thelonious, unlike you. One of these
I
days,
love
he's going to come to my
Thelonious.
house with a big plate of scones.
Chili scones.
Okay, so Theo, that's 1 hit for you, and
Yes.
Kyla, that's 1
That's
for you.
Hmm.
Okay, so Thelonious, you are struck for 'tis but 5.
Okay.
And Kyla, let me make that 1d10, not 20. You might not be happy with that. You are struck for slightly more, 7. All right. Okay. Now it is Kyla on the initiative.
I don't like this guy. I
And,
don't like him one bit.
actually, you know what? Where are we at? No, let's finish this round out, and then we're going to take a break because we need to take a break.
Okay.
But I don't want to stop in the middle
He basically ruins
of.
my entire everything. This guy does.
Aww.
Yeah, I can't really fight him hand to hand because I'm bad at that. I mean, not bad, but not nearly as good. Cat.
Look,
So
it's cat
I'm gonna
ass.
disengage.
You can use a disengage action. Okay.
Yep. And just
Not
Hide behind-
just stand,
I'm gonna hide
disengage,
behind
and
Emily.
stand on Emily's face.
gonna hide behind him.
Okay. All right.
That's my action.
Thanks.
Tolgar, you and Frankie are going toe to toe.
I'm trying to be the meat shield damage dealer up here.
Hang on. Did you go this turn, Theo?
No, I did not yet.
Uh-oh.
You should have done because you were actually first. So what were you going to do?
Okay. So I am going to.
You actually should have gone before Kyla.
I don't. It wouldn't. I don't think it would have mattered much what we did.
Okay, that's fine.
She didn't do anything. Okay, so knowing that guy up there is probably the bigger threat, and knowing fire damage does a lot of damage on him, I am once again going to the well, and I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
Just to.
I don't know
put it
why I
up
keep
here.
deleting your flaming sphere. I might as well just keep the damn thing and
Right?
Yeah.
just store
Well,
it
it's
somewhere.
it's really working. So I'm going to cast it and run it into him from behind here, just to keep that fire damage cooking on him.
All right. Okay. So you summon it here and then go thump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah, he's gonna save. I mean, he could, but the inside word is the odds are against him, and he does fail. All right, so 11 more points of fire damage. He does not like that at all. So you'll kind of see him immediately kind of like shy away from it and try to back over here. Just kind of like, I mean, he hasn't really gone anywhere yet because it's not his turn, but as a reflex, or as a reflexive thing to being hit by it. But really, all he's really done is turned and looked at it and gone, it would be, so now it would be Tolgar.
Awesome. I will continue my long sword.
Continue your
attacks.
assault.
It's kind of sad that I can't say great axe anymore.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
Ooh.
All right, with your first swipe, you dismember his right arm, and with your second,
Oh.
you cleave right through his ribcage and spine as it
That's the
drops
warm-up.
lifelessly to the ground. It is
Boss 1 complete.
dead again.
Dead again.
Nice.
Very sweet.
Okay, well, nice damage. That's 34. Not bad at all. Okay,
Wow.
Emlyn, your turn.
This Gnoll thing right in front of me, I'm gonna shoot twice in the face?
Okay,
Please.
Question mark?
Eldritch
Pray?
Blast, Eldritch
Nice.
Blast. Hit
Those
and
are
hit.
nice, those are nice.
419. Okay.
Very nice.
And the other thing is dead, so we go back to the top of the round. Okay, so Theo, you'll be acting next. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and take a short break. Flesh Golem bit the dust. We've got one Gnoll. We're starting at the top of the round. Thelonious, my friend, your wizard, is left all alone to fend off the Gnoll beastie.
I don't like this guy. Was he plugged twice by Kyla? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No.
No. So he's looking healthy enough.
Yeah, he's He has taken some damage, but he is he's pretty solid, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let's see what spell level is that. Oh, that'll tap me for that. You know what? I'm just well, he's gonna hit me twice if I stay there, so I'm just gonna run up here to where oh no, I take that back. So my flaming sphere is still there, yeah?
It is.
God, what do I want to do here?
He's weighing it up. His brain's racking it. Does he want to get out of dodge, or does he want to try to do some harm?
Nah, I'm just going to disengage from him, and I'm going to kind of run in this direction, like skirt by Tolgar, and go along the wall here, essentially.
Okay. All right.
So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run up here and turn the corner. Tolgar, help! As I run past him. And kind of, again, just peek out as I get back there.
Okay.
Now, does that take a bonus action, disengage?
Disengage is not a bonus action. It's like your full action, right?
So I'll still have a bonus action, yeah?
Ball, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'm slamming my hot ball into this guy.
Okay, yeah. So it's basically like he disengages, run by, and as he does so, he's like with the ball. All right, roll the damage. As well, assuming it doesn't actually evade it.
Yeah. Either way, I'll have to roll.
And it will have it. So.
All right, let's see what he has here.
Half of 8, so 4.
All right.
Hey, that's still damage. It's still stuff. Mm-hmm. And and at least it puts a big ball of fire between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was good.
Gnolls get to act. All right. So let me go ahead and do the first thing here. Okay. No, I'll do this one first. Okay, so this one is going to basically do the only logical thing. It doesn't want to get burnt, so it's getting away from the fire.
Yes.
Sorry, Emlyn, you're there all in front. You're the logical target, so couple of attacks for you. Only one hits, though.
And that's the one I'm rebuking.
Okay.
But I'll take the damage, obviously.
So it hits you for 8 with its weapon, and then you want to deliver a hellish rebuke.
Yep. I'm going to point it and say, booyah.
Nice.
So
Booyah.
50.
Demolicus.
Yikes. Booyah,
All right.
gunshot.
And the booyah killed it.
Booyah.
That's
Funny.
Okay. So now let me do the other thing. Where is it?
I don't like that.
The other thing, uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh my god!
All right.
Bye, Thelonious.
You guys. So, unfortunately, the guy that created the thing is kind of behind Thelonious in the doorway to the other room.
Oh my god.
If you'd like to spin around and just have a quick look now, Thelonious, so you can see what it was that just nuked the fuck out of you guys. Eat fireball, bitches. I'm sorry, but fireball's coming. Hang on.
Oh, D&D staple, fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what does he care? You just killed the thingy. All right. You'll probably survive. Tolgar might not. Only 8d6. So-
we get a
Well, Tolgar's still enraged, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am, but do we get a saving throw on fire?
Not against Fireball.
Man.
Oh, we
Thought it was
don't?
a dex.
No,
thought
you
we
do.
did.
You do.
Doris is being evil, guys.
I just know
Of course
that.
you
I just
do.
know that Jane keeps like saying these things
I'm
with
so
utter.
freaked out.
It's
over
like,
here.
do we get a fire? Would you get a save?
I can't.
And fireballs deal psionic damage, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Stop.
It was the screaming fireball. It's like one of those bomber rockets that they use. At, that's what it was. Does the psychic damage?
Yeah.
I mean, Jane, how do you not know you used to do Fireball all the time?
Not thoughtfully. No.
I never
All
know.
right. Okay. 8d6 exploding fire damage for a grand total of 33. So that's not good for Thelonious, but he can dex save for half of that. 15 is the target.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, it's easy for you, right?
Oh, okay. Ready? Here it is. The rest of this.
That's it.
A
17.
dexterous old man right here.
Aye!
No.
my
So
God.
33 points of fire damage, Thelonious. That's not fun. Tolgar.
I do have advantage on dex saves.
Yeah, you do.
That's great. I will.
So
I will
advantage
use that.
on a dice roll that you already have a really good shot
Oh
at,
my
and you
God.
still failed. Okay, so you take 33, which still only means you only take half. So
Zero.
17 or whatever. Theo, you still awake?
Yep.
Oh
It's not
boy.
particularly. He's not particularly good, but he is alive. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good job. All right, and it is Kyla's turn.
Seeing that would piss me off.
Of course, the only I mean, at this point at this exact moment in time, nobody actually really knows where it came from. All it was Tolgar was suddenly aware of an illumination behind him, and then it was like, Thelonious, and then there was a loud explosion, and they all went, it burns, it burns, and Thelonious needs a new hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up here and turn the corner, take a look. Who's cooking my old man?
All right, so there is some gnoll with a ram's head holding a human skull and some kind of juju stick, and basically it's a fair assumption that he is some kind of gnollish mage and was responsible for the wicked deed.
Well, I don't like him, so he can die now.
But he's upset. He's really upset that you don't like him.
Good. Does that deal psionic damage?
What, not being liked?
Yeah.
If it
There's
did,
a general look of disgust
Kind
on
of,
my
right?
face. Does that hurt his feelings today?
he probably doesn't care. Honestly, he's a dick.
Okay.
But apparently, the
no.
look on his face was enough to make you fail miserably.
Oh,
You have congratulations. You have
focusing on
missed
how it
more
looks.
times with ones with your bow than anyone has ever missed before.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. If we were doing a 1 count, which I might edit one of those together after tonight's through.
Right.
This is nuts, dude.
Yeah. So I guess I'll try that again.
Yeah, you hit him the second time.
Okay.
All right.
Don't do that to him. He's
Okay.
already going to die soon.
Tolgar.
I thought Theo was before me.
Theo already went. He went to the very front.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he do? I thought he just got hurt.
Theo went before the Knolls did.
He ran by screaming, help, 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 help. and then
Enraged,
got-
so I'm looking around.
There's a huge ball of flaming fire right next to you that needs
Okay.
attacking.
I'm going to try to charge and then push him back into this room.
Oh, right. So you're basically trying to bull rush the dude?
Yes. So I'm going to show what that looks like. So, or push the target up to 10 feet away from you. So, if you choose to shove and succeed, which I do.
Which I do
So I'm
succeed.
guessing that's strength.
Yeah.
So I will do that with advantage to try to push him into the room. Wow, guys!
That's with advantage and as a barbarian.
Why is this happening? Oh my god!
He beats you.
This is horrible.
Honestly, I'd almost want to have him sidestep and stick his foot out. Like,
Just Just do it. Just let me fall into this room.
No, okay, so
Ashamed of
basically what
myself.
happens is you charge forward
Oh my
to
God.
bomb rush him, and he kind of just like uses his momentum to sidestep, and you slam into the doorpost as opposed to him.
Okay.
So he doesn't really take any of the effects. Emlyn.
Wow.
Do I want to go up there and get fireballs? Probably not.
Those kids down there look awfully lonely.
Well, I do know that there's one behind me, so I am going to actually turn around and make sure he hasn't come out.
He hasn't.
Oh, that's disappointing, because I kind of hope he would.
Oh, what, to give you an excuse to fight something else that's not fireballing?
Yeah, I mean... I am going to use my movement action to run up here.
Okay.
And then I am going to see Tolgar absolutely fail to push him.
Well, basically, by the time you get up there, you'll see Tolgar in the corner turning, and the dude, like,
Where's the
just
wind?
looking all skeletally and mean, and generally speaking, freaky.
So I am
miscalculated with the airflow after the fireball.
I'm going to blast him twice with my blasting. Ooh!
Yay!
Hey!
Oh.
Natural 20!
Shaggot, this is your retribution. Finally, the Shaggot party has won.
Congrats,
I
Seth.
did a thing. Why are you congratulating him?
You did a thing.
Because I'm more happy than you are.
All right. So those of you that bet on Shaggot, he just won you gold. There you go. Giant rat guy, baddie, king for a day, and it's dizzy. There you go. Epicness. It's about time you got a good roll. So there you go. Excellent. Okay. So, that is, let's see, 14, 40 is 28, plus 9. Damn, that's a nice round of Eldritch
I'm
blasting.
angry as nothing. Roar.
28, 37. Alright, so the tendrils and everything, they blast him and hit him. He screams in agony, and he is going to run. On his...
Whoa.
So, it's... Well, actually, Theo gets to move before he does, so he may not get to run. But, Thelonious, you're up.
All right, I'm going to whip around with a very angry look on my face as my eyebrows are smoking. after getting
The Gnoll
destroyed.
goes... And points at Tolgar.
Oh, okay.
And it says... It says in Gnollish, it was him.
And I understand this and translate. It was Tolgar.
So I want to make sure I kill this guy. So I'm going to cast.
Fireball.
Yep, I'm fireballing it back. No, I'm going to cast Magic Missile, but at 3rd level.
Okay.
I'll throw that up here really quick.
So that gives you all the bonus missiles all the time.
Yes. Yeah. So I get.
So basically you get what's that? 5d4 plus 5.
Okay.
You take your bead necklace off and
No,
chuck
hang on.
that up.
Yeah, the whole thing.
3 plus 2. No, yeah, 5d4. Yeah, 5d4 plus 5
Thelonious
Funny.
Conch as I let loose.
for 17. All right, your balls of blue glowing magic fly through the air and hit the dude, knocking him at least 4 or 5 feet backwards as he stumbles to the ground. He's done.
And I'm gonna go to my eyebrow.
Why up on me,
currently smoking.
bitch?
Jeez. I'm gonna take his skull. I'm
Uh,
gonna take his skull.
Also, if
No,
you
it's my
wanted
spot.
to keep the
No.
flaming sphere, you'd have had to have done a concentration check because of all the damage you
Oh.
took.
Yeah, I would keep it there. Okay, so what do I have to roll for that?
D20 and roll well.
Okay, I can do that.
Basically, it's your concentration skill. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh!
Natural 20!
Thanks super hard.
He took 33 damage. Yeah. Nicely done, though.
I rolled a 20.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how much damage you took.
Johnny,
20.
thank
Johnny
you.
150. Thanks for the sub, my friend. Much love and take
Take
your
your
pants
pants
off.
off.
It's a skill check. I mean, it's like
You trying to take that away from me right now?
Yeah.
Take away- don't-
Skill checks are not automatic on a 20. But it's let's see, how does that work? God, now you've confused me, Shagget.
Doesn't matter.
I'm
Shagget.
sorry.
Jesus, dude, for real?
Hang on. No, so what did you actually roll? What was your total? Because you were in
20.
a concentration check, right?
Oh, yeah, what's your concentration?
Skill 1,000.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know,
basically it is.
What is my con? What is that even a thing?
Matt. I love you, Matt.
Shut up, dude.
No, no, it's a thing.
Oh, isn't where is
Constitution
that?
modifier. Con mod.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just con. Okay, I think it's a
yeah.
concentration. And I'm like, that's a thing.
See.
2 is my modifier.
So you had 2. You would have added 2 to that.
Yeah, so 22.
So 10 plus half is how much it would have been, and how much you take?
33. So 21 would have been half, right? 10 plus 11. No, that's not half.
No, it's
16,
basically
26.
how it works. It's 10 or
I made it. I got that.
or half the
fixed
damage, right?
I fixed it.
Yeah, it's 10 or half the damage. So half the damage was
16 or 17.
so you passed.
Whichever way.
Either way.
He would have made it.
Yeah, he did make it.
Yeah, dude.
I thought he did, and then you started waffling on. And I'm like, am I
I'm
wrong?
sorry, I was
Did I make a
thinking 3-5.
mistake?
No, you didn't make a mistake. I was thinking 3-5.
No, you made me think I was wrong. So
No,
I
I'm
thought I better
sorry.
check it.
I'm so sorry. I was not intending.
Because I was like, well, I know in 3.5, but then I was like, is it 10 plus half, or is it 10 or half? I'm sure it's 10 or half.
What were
Anyway,
you intending to do, Shagget?
ruin your fun. He wants to ruin our fun, because our fun is wrong. He's one of those people.
I wanted to over 20.
Okay, in any case, Slonius, your ball is still there.
Great. That is such great news. That would have been heartbreaking.
You know,
And I'm
it
gonna
would,
throw it in.
and Shagget looks cold, just saying. Emlyn looks really cold right now. His nipples are poking out of his shirt. You should do something about that.
I am just gonna
Okay.
leave it there for now.
All right.
And I will move up.
Okay, yeah, you murdered the little magey dude.
Sweet.
I'm gonna move up. This
And if you guys are doing that, then the kids are.
I take a skull cat for myself. I think it'd be a good addition
Okay.
to my wardrobe.
You want to take one of the? You want to take the skull from one of these skeletons, or one of the Gnoll's heads, or?
No, this guy.
Okay.
His little cat thing.
Oh, you want to take his like ram's heads
Uh-huh.
with the horns, his hat? Okay.
Oh, it's a ram's head. Yeah.
All right. Okay,
I
folks.
put that on.
Now what you want to do?
Where are you putting it on?
My head.
All right. It'll fit.
Visual.
I don't loot him. That's all I do.
I do, because I know this guy's a magic user, so I want to see if he's got anything good on him.
All right. Well, he has his staff that's got like a little human head with 2 horns coming out the side of it. And he has a human skull that he was basically using as his spell focus. Other than that, he's got like gnarly kind of festering animal furs that I mean, they literally are infested with fleas and crap like that.
Gross. Okay, so nothing powerful seeming.
Not really, no.
All right.
There's a chest.
Then I'm going to move my way over to the table here, and when I can, investigate that as well.
All right. There are kind of empty bottles, and some of them have like faint amounts of residue in the bottom of them. It looks like somebody probably already did their best to go through everything that he had in here.
All right.
There's a chest over there. Right over there.
The chest lid is open, incidentally, and it is empty. You don't get to loot it twice. You've already looted it with a different party.
Oh,
No.
I remember that.
No, actually, there is things in it. I was kidding.
Thelonious, there's something over here that might pique your interest. Oh, Togar, don't step on me.
Well, that's
Sorry.
that's very nice of you, Eminence. Surprising. Wonder what made you be so nice all of a sudden. All right. I'm gonna move over. And ooh. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so what it looks like is a strange kind of font that's mounted to the wall, there's like a liquid inside of it. There's not much of it left, probably only about an inch deep, but it definitely has like a faint blue glow to it.
Anyone want to try it?
Magic potion.
Try it. It's a liquid, therefore it must be meant to drink.
Okay, seeing as Thelonious... Okay, what is the ruling? 'Cause I've actually heard a couple things, Gore, so as far as like testing or tasting something, does that give any knowledge or...
It can. It really depends on what it is you end up tasting or testing.
Because it can also give death.
It can, but...
If it's a poison, but if you if you're talking about a potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you taste the potion, just a tiny amount, then yeah, you may not get the effects of the potion, but I may allow an arcane roll to see if you can figure out what it might be.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go best. Thelonious is the official taste tester of the group. I'll take a little taste of it.
Okay. How do you want to taste it? Explain to me what you do.
So is it in a
It's
vial,
a font. So no, it's a font. Like
Stick your head in it.
and it's only about an inch. There's only about an inch deep of blue liquid in it.
All right, so I'm gonna.
I mean, you could reach over and go, or you could stick your finger.
Yeah,
in
like
or...
like a cat. I'm gonna go over it and just give it a little lap. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yummy. Okay. So you lean into the font and lap the liquid. It's got a very weird, strange taste, and your tongue is tingly. For everybody else, what you can see is his tongue is now glowing blue.
Oh, I want to try that.
Why? What?
Who doesn't want a glowing blue tongue?
Are you okay, Thelonious?
It's blue. Yeah, it's obviously like sour punch. It's like blue sour punch.
I feel fine. Why? Can I tell this? Is it that bright that when I talk,
when you
illuminates?
talk, you can kind of see a little glow coming out of your mouth. Like,
Oh, well, I'm gonna be sticking my tongue out to try to look at it.
okay.
Interesting. Do I know of something that would make something turn blue like that?
Well, typically, give me an arcane knowledge check, and we'll see. And I'll kind of give you information based on what you roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Yes.
What I'll tell you is typically something that kind of maybe leaves a visible residue or something like that has some kind of magical outward effect, not necessarily an inward effect.
Okay. But I'll look at him and think, yes, I feel fine. I need to do more testing though to figure out exactly what it is.
Well, don't we have an empty potion elixir?
Oh, there are several empty glass vials on that counter back there.
Yeah, let's scoop it up as much of it as we can. And
Okay.
Absolutely, good thinking.
All right, so you want to kind of dip it in and just use something to kind of wash as much of it into the bottle as you can, because again, it's only an inch deep, so it's hard to kind of do that. But yeah, you can fill up a couple of small vials of the blue liquid. By the time you're done, there's just a low residue at the bottom. Congratulations.
just has a smear of blue all over his mouth now.
Glowing blue.
Huh?
With a sheepish look.
Yeah.
It looks like the kid that's been in the cupcakes, but trying to lie and say he wasn't.
God, you drank the blue liquid?
I'm gonna go to this book
Did.
Oh, right.
while they're doing that.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of, as you pick it up. Are you picking it up before I assume? Are you just looking at it?
Without? I mean, I'm just gonna look at it and maybe try to open the binder, the cover of it.
As you do so, it pretty much just crumbles. It's so old.
Ew.
I'm gonna go to the other one.
Yeah, the other one's the same.
The same. Okay. Oh.
It was the same book, produced at the same time in the exact same age, so it is equally as rusted.
This one was signed by the authors. That's why
that
there's
one was
two
worth a
of them.
fortune. But...
Because you can't read the one that's signed. You got to keep that one top condition, obviously.
So, no demon, no DeWint.
Gonna boot open the chest here.
Alright.
There's still 2 other rooms down there.
Okay,
know?
you boot open the chest. You find
3 other.
it is stuffed with kind of dark grey robes and curved daggers.
Does anybody need one of these? I'm gonna pull out a bunch of daggers.
Anybody want to start a cult? Because this is a
we
cult
could,
starting kit,
We
apparently.
have a couple of children here. Yeah?
I'll take a dagger. Sure.
Okay. Alright.
Is it just like a regular dagger?
It counts as a dagger for all intents and purposes. It's just kind of more curved, like a fang type dagger. You know,
Cool.
good for stabbing people with in a sacrificial way.
More ritually, you know?
Yeah, you know, it's a letter opener.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
there's probably 7 or 8 of each.
Is this Gnoll playing dead, or is he? I don't.
Oh, y'all
remember.
left that. Yeah, you guys left him alone, didn't you? You just ignored him.
Totally did.
No. By now, let me go ahead and do what I should have done earlier. Yeah, by the time you figure that out, he's not there. By the time you get back, he's not there.
Okay.
Okay. This room next.
Felonious, stay back this time. Or drink some of that potion, you know.
I don't have the potion anymore. Give it to Tolgar. Out of the
will
kindness of my heart.
hand back when the rest of the potion to you.
Okay. And you've got 2 vials of blue glowing liquid. In case you forget, write that you got them from, basically put Caves of Ralashaz the Mad. Just put that, and I will know then that that's where it's from. Otherwise, you're going to do a shag it, and next campaign, you're going to go, I got these 2 bars of blue glowing liquid, and I don't know what they do. And I'm going to go, fuck, I can't remember. So, and my question will always be, where did you get them? I don't know.
Yeah. I still have a vial that is unknown. I keep remembering, like, yeah, it's bad.
Just watch back through all the campaigns.
Yeah.
And that literally, because unless I have, I mean, I have to wade through my notes to find it. Okay.
And after Tolgar does hand that back to me, I am going to take the remaining swigs, which I think there are, 2 left?
No, Togar took
5?
2.
Oh,
So
there's
you've
3?
got 1 for 2d8.
Oh, just 1. Okay.
Because Tolgar you drank 3d8's worth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 2d8's worth left.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take those 2d8s because I'm hurting here.
Okay. Get a little drinky. Have a little sip. Okay, 9 points back.
All right.
Alrighty.
Togar, you're looking a little winded. Are you up for this?
I have to be. I'll be alright. And... You ready?
No. Let's do it.
Do I have to take point?
Yes.
Alright, so Kyla, you're approaching the door.
With a cough and a clench of my lung, I'm gonna kick the door open.
Okay. Let me...
And basically, as soon as the door opens, oh, okay, magic just shot out of the door.
No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Ignore that.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, basically, once the door's open, I was gonna back up in case anything was in front of it, but
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you give the door a tidy boot. Okay, so what you see ahead of you is one more of the gnolls, one that you recognize as the one that was slipping and sliding on the grease earlier. And behind it, there's one that seems to clearly... he's kind of like got bronze plate shoulders and stuff like that, and a bit of a kind of a crested mohawk that's bright blue. And as soon as the door opens, he kind of crouches down behind the old desk that's there, and yells loudly in Gnollish. What's the duration on your spell, Shaggy? You should still be up.
Yeah, it should still be up. Yeah, it's let me put it up for you. There it is. That's an hour. So.
All right. Okay. He screams, "They're in the cells to the south. Take them and leave."
So I'm actually gonna say, "Oh, don't attack! Don't attack!"
Yeah. He's like, "They're in the cells to the south. Take them and leave."
Kyla, you're standing in front of me. Do a little shrug motion, like, ooh, you know? Ooh.
Performance is really not my strong suit.
He basically said that there are prisoners in the cells south of here, and he wants us to take them and get out.
But I want to kill the Gnolls.
Why?
It's fun.
Yeah, but he's alone. He's a lone leader in a wild world. What strength does he have?
What stuff does he have?
He has what looks like a shield and a dex.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna shrug and start backing up, and I'm gonna be like, "Can we kill them later?"
I mean, if it's a trap, sure. I mean, but I don't see a point. I mean, these things can run around the countryside doing other wonderful things. We don't need to hurt them.
Oh, that's right. You're weird.
So I'm just gonna like in the door. I'm gonna go like this.
Okay. This one slowly moves over to the door. Kind of looks at you, takes a hold of the door, and then slowly begins to close the door.
See, diplomacy, guys.
Diplomacy. We have no reason not to, but we're not
and the
going to
Gnoll
kill
just kind of shuts the door. As it does so, you just see its head go like, and then you hear as it like secures the lock. Okay. So leaving the Gnoll leader and his buddy to their own devices, what do you want to do now?
Turn and go to the other door, the other way.
Okay.
My sphere, my hot ball would have for sure been gone by this point.
Yeah.
But hey, that 20 though, right?
Hey, I just wanted it to be alive for another 10 seconds, you know?
Worth it.
I wanted it to be my choice when it went away.
Not anybody else's choice.
That's right.
Oh, let me go ahead and do let me just do something real quick here before you enter. Do I actually have that blocked off? Of course I don't, because I'm sucking. There you go. Let me fix that first. And I need to do this real fast. Oh, you know what? That's a lot easier. I'll do this. Okay. Alrighty then. What do you want to do?
We were going to the right to just check out this room here.
Alright, okay. Alright, well what you can basically see in this room is at one point it was probably a storage room of some sort. But there is a sick, rancid, moldy smell, and anything that was in here has long since gone bad.
Okay. I won't spend any more time in there. I
Oh,
run
come
out
on.
with it.
Play with the mold.
I went out like this. Ooh.
Not even going to look at the hatch.
Alright, nothing. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, that's not a hatch.
It's just a bunch of smelly things. Just the one door left.
Yeah, you got the door to your south directly.
I'll kick it open.
Okay, this time it opens without any effort. Surprisingly enough, the Gnoll is not behind it. Give me a second here, and I'll whip away your dynamic light bar.
Ooh,
Hey, magic!
some
Yay.
magic. Alright.
All right. So yeah, you basically ahead of you can see what looks like a row of cells. The very far end appears to be completely and utterly collapsed, as there's rubble and stuff that's coming from ceiling all the way down. However, you can see the Gnoll at the very end of the corridor, but he is face down in a pool of blood. Like something else happened to him. Okay.
I see this person.
Okay, there is an elderly woman inside this cell right here. She looks.
What are you doing in here?
She kind of looks and she says, "Asha, is that you? Asha, Asha."
What are you talking about? My name is Tolgar Wolfspine.
Oh, don't hurt me anymore, please.
There's another person, Tolgar.
All right. There is a.
What are you doing in here?
2 horses each. No, she looks at you and she just sort of shakes in the corner. As you walk in, she backs away into the far corner and then gets into a fetal position and just cowers from you.
Is anyone not going to say anything about the dead creature that we last saw alive?
Probably fell on his own sword.
No, clearly that's not what happened. Now you've gotten closer. His entire back is ripped open. You can see basically his spine. His ribs are all broken outwards. Like flame.
Oh my God.
It's like something come up behind him and tore him open. And all of his organs and stuff basically are just kind of slopped to the left and the right.
Looks like
something very bad happened to him.
There's another person here. Tovar.
What are you doing here?
Oh, actually, I'm just hanging out. I came to see a friend. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be in, so I thought I'd just stick around. No, obviously, another obvious malnutritioned prisoner. By the looks of some of the skeletal forms that are in here, other people have just been left here to die, too.
Yikes. You, talk.
And then you might want to step away from the thing that was gruesomely murdered from an unknown source.
Well, yeah, but we could maybe discern where or how it died. Like...
Spine ripped out. Check.
Any tracks? Or, I mean, because obviously there's a way out of here if we were fighting in the corridor to the north, right?
I'm gonna take a look at the rubble behind him.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like that there was at some point a massive cave-in, like the whole roof just collapsed and the corridor ahead of here just totally and utterly gave way.
Tolgar, ask your witness what happened.
Me, ma'am.
She doesn't answer you. She just
I will
utterly
take
terrified.
Out some rations and kind of throw it in and say, "Please help us."
She kind of glances at him and then just looks back at you and continues to have a look of utter terror on her face.
Hamlin, read her mind. It's the only way she's.
I can, but that would vastly hinder my But I will. Well, actually, I'm gonna give it a side eye look at Thelonious.
Oh, please do it correctly this time, I beg of you.
And I'm gonna cast commands, and I'm gonna say speak.
Okay. He goes, "Help me."
Yes. What attacked this thing, and where did it come from?
She doesn't answer.
I'm gonna use another charge. Speak.
Oh, I'm scared.
Emlyn, if I may,
Ah,
it is a staff of charming. You're not using enough.
I'm
charm.
not charming.
Well, you need to give it a try, or give me the staff. That's one of those two things.
do it right, Emlyn.
Yes, tell him, Tolga.
So I'm gonna use the staff again. So I have like 5 charges left, and I'm gonna cast Charm Person. on
Okay.
her.
DC 17 Wisdom. Yeah. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So you cast Charm.
And I'm gonna say, calm down. We're your friends. We just need to know how this thing in front of us died.
The creature. It just appeared behind it and just grabbed hold of it and tore it apart.
So where I'm standing now.
He was there, and it just came behind him.
So I'm gonna stand behind him from here.
We've seen them before. Sometimes they just appear and they wander here and there. They sometimes go down the corridor through the door and
There's more than one.
I've seen several hideous apparitions. They can't be real. They just can't.
Do they come from the rubble or from another cell?
And she kind of just points at the cell directly behind Thelonious.
Thelonious.
So even though this lady is like terrified and telling us horrible things, I'm gonna walk up. I've been making my way over to Emlyn. Do you see how much easier that was? You catch more bead with honey. Do you understand now?
I will just say this, Thelonious. It makes me physically nauseous befriending people I don't give a shit about.
Well, you're not friending them. You cast a spell.
I know, but it's the idea of the bond. I like when bonds break more than
You have
they.
some pretty deep-seated issues, don't you, Emlyn?
No arguing right now. The cell, check it.
Yes, excuse me, of course. I apologize.
Well, maybe
That was
Kyla
a
should
spell.
check it. Kyla?
Well, I'm still kind of young. I have a while yet. Maybe Thelonious should go.
Because
I have at least 3 years left in life. How dare you?
I mean,
No, it's fine. I will do it. Thelonious the Brave.
I'm gonna look at the desecrated corpse of this Gnoll and look for like a key for the cell door.
Okay. He does not seem to have a key on him at all.
And
If this is coming through the door, it probably wouldn't be locked, right? And I'm gonna test to try to open the door.
Okay. So it basically appears to be locked. But as soon as you kind of like grab hold of it and start shaking it, you notice that the padlock is actually kind of like pops down, and the padlock itself is not, in fact, locked.
Oh, you see? You need to test things. And I'm going to take the padlock off and just throw it away and open
It's
the.
testing
Great.
for a key.
Alright. We'll take it from here.
Oh, gee. Thank you, Tolga.
I'm gonna step into the cell
All right.
and look around.
Okay. It appears to be a pretty much empty cell.
I'm gonna go kick things.
All right. Take a rock here. Step
I
on an
look
old
up
mushroom here.
anything when I look up.
Nope. A roof of a cell. Just
She's
a
crazy.
small 10 by 10
Look,
cell.
push about the right wall and the back wall, because we know what's on the left, obviously. It's the other cell.
Push it. Push
Oh.
a wall.
Indulge me, Tolgar.
Alright. I'm gonna go push against the wall.
Which wall?
It's the back wall.
Alright, you guys see Tolgar push the wall,
Okay.
and literally he falls through it, and there's like a quiver, like a whoa, 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 like something was totally not
What?
okay. I will tell you what you see in a little bit,
Oh
Tolgar.
my god, okay.
Shall we go?
How intriguing! Yeah.
We can't lose him.
Uh,
He's gonna run in.
Yeah, we'll follow him in there.
I want to.
Alright, so you enter the cell.
Yeah. I'm gonna-
What do you want to do with your kids? You want them to come with, or you want to tell them to stay here, or what?
So, yeah, being the last one, apparently, I'm going to say to the kids, free the others, tell them to go back to Mindenbrook. And not to go north of this door, because there's other creatures, yes.
North of this door? So how are they supposed to get out then?
No, take a left into Junction. Don't go north of this door. Oh,
Why don't
God.
we have
Go
them
back to
just guide them
Mindenbrook,
out?
but don't go through that door.
No, don't go to the north passageway north of the
I
door.
hear you. Okay,
Go,
alright. Alright, so that's what you're going to tell
evil
them?
bastard. Yeah. And
Oh.
Casper and
Oh,
Cassandra,
oh.
stay here.
Alright.
Open the door.
And then I'm going to follow the others.
Open the
All right.
wall door.
So you've all gone in the cell. Uh-huh.
Poking the wall door thing.
So you're going to poke the wall? Okay. You.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going through the door.
They were all going through the wobble.
Oh,
Yep,
right.
wobble wall.
Wobble.
Wobble wall.
Then let me just do something real quick.
You are now in the Matrix.
It couldn't be the first time.
What was that? Kyle?
Nothing.
Okay.
You've simply never escaped it.
I'm gonna try to right. I'm going to try to line you guys up so I can move you all in at the same time, so you all get to shit yourselves together.
Oh, I hope it's like an interdimensional bar where like all of the villains hang
Bum
out.
bum 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 bum.
I hope it's a cupcake shop.
I hope it's a fortune, Clark.
So an illithid, a beholder, and a drow walk into a bar.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Holy,
So you enter in through and you emerge in a chamber. The floors are covered in blood.
That's a demon.
At the far end of the chamber, sitting on a throne that is literally made of like skeletal arms and bones and stuff, is a ginormous, muscular, red-framed creature. Let me pop it up for chat.
Oh, I see him now.
There he is. He has huge, big, massive black horns. His huge clawed hands are resting on the arms of the chair as you walk in. His glowing, demonic eyes stare at you almost like they're peering deep into your very soul. In a foul language that I know Emlyn can understand. Does anybody else speak Abyssal?
Oh, I might actually. Hold on.
I speak common. Everyone should.
Where are my languages under background?
Maybe.
I do speak that.
Abyssal?
I do.
Okay, well then you two understand. Basically, the creature just looks at you and smiles with a huge, fanged black smile,
Oh,
and
he's
it
friendly.
says, "I am Zalmadish Ishlanish. Welcome to my lair. What do you bring me as tribute?"
Yes.
And we'll stop it right there, because that's the end of the show. For
Got
tonight.
2 kids for you.
That's as good a place as we'll wrap it up. So there we go. That'll end us here for tonight. Hi there, I'm Gorbad. Welcome to the Orc's Nest. I'm the Dungeon Master here on How We Roll, and if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so on Twitter @Gorbad. Check out thedmblog.com for all things Dungeon Master and Dungeons & Dragons related. And of course, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Gorbad. Also, guys, don't forget, To keep up with all things How We Roll, follow us on Twitter at How We Roll. Check out the website www.howweroll.com and make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. Cheers, guys.
Hi, I'm the Satchmo. I speak for the trees. Thank you for watching How We Roll. If you want to see some more of me, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Satchmo. If not, I guess I'll just see you next episode. I love you. Take care.
What's up, you guys? It's the Snuggler here, and I am back for my second How We Roll campaign. I've been given some guidelines. One is to not name the character that I'm playing. Of course, probably going to kill my character at some point. And two is to keep this as short as possible. Jane is just so lazy. So with that being said, so happy to be on my second campaign for How We Roll. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at MattySweetTweet. That's pretty much all I use. So check you there. If not, I'm always here playing for you guys.
Shagget here. I play a character on How We Roll. I'm not going to tell you who I play because if they die, I'm going to have to redo it. Already done it once, never again. Follow me on Twitter at aneb_convos, and I'll see you guys on How We Roll.
Hi, Jane here. You may have seen me in such films as Rise of the Fallen or Lyra vs. Legend. Thanks for watching! You can follow me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch.
That's with a 0, not an O.
Anyway, I gotta go. The cats. Peace, suckers!